Welcome back, everyone, to the Pro Football Rant Show with Reggie and Joe. I am Reggie, Giants fan aficionado. Here's my boy Joe, Atlanta Falcons. Say what's up to the
Falcons
people, Joe.
fanatic.
Yeah.
Falcons
Falcons fanatic. I like that. Falcons fanatic. That's what's up, man. So we're gonna try to combine two episodes into one because we didn't get the wrap last week. I wanted to talk a little bit about the college football, as both NFL and college football is going on. We got our teams that we represent, and then we got our fan favorite, which is like the Chicago, the not Chicago, but Colorado Buffs. And yeah, man. So what I did want to talk about last week, first recapping both of those Colorado games. Both were epic games in opposite directions. But I wanted to talk a little bit about when they played Colorado State, right? Of course, we had the Joeberg, Blackburn. He was getting death threats. It was bad news. I mean, put me up there since I'm talking. It was bad news for him. He did a dirty play. He was definitely Joeberg Jr. For that play that he did. And he knew what he was doing. But I don't think he should have had death threats. But I did think he should have been ejected out the game and suspended. Possibly the next game that they play. I don't know who they played. Once, of course, you're not playing Colorado, no one really cares. So I didn't even see their game televised at all um, the following week. But as far as Henry Blackburn, he made some good plays because he did have an interception in the first half. So I was like, the dude can play, but for whatever reason, he did a cheap shot on Travis Hunter that put him out, I think 3 weeks, and
Yeah,
maybe two. You know what I'm saying? He lacerated his liver, which sucks. So that's what happened with them. But I want to talk about three of the primetime players for Colorado State. I think they made some money in that game. And it was the boy Horton. Every time he scored, it was like Horton. I kept saying to myself, Horton, here's a who. Because that boy was playing. Number 14, if you don't know his name, um, he had 14 catches. Either 14 or 16 receptions for like 160 something yards. He was cooking everybody on that squad. And he was just doing the slants. So I thought that was dope as far as he's concerned. And then they had, I think their tight end was making some plays too. And then Kamara, whoever Kamara was on the Colorado State D line, made some money because he had like 4 sacks in the game. Kamara was playing. He did get the roughing the passer penalty late in the fourth. That could have been here or there. I don't think it was dirty, but he did kind of press down on Shador Sanders.
yeah,
Normally, players they do like this, and even if you land on them, is a chance that you won't get the flag. But of course, he wrapped up. Um, but I think Kamara made some big plays. Definitely pushed himself in a draftable player position for next year. And then of Horton, and like I said, Blackburn had that pick in the first half. He just did some dumb shit as far as doing it, being a dirty play. But I felt Colorado State had three primetime players, which kept them in the game, and they were leading in the game for a lot. And that's why I did want to talk about that last week. So, what's your thoughts on those boys, man? Because they flashed to me, like especially Horton. Horton was cooking, like,
yeah,
and he did a DK Metcalf type play too. When Shador Sanders got that pick, the reason why Shador stopped high stepping is because Horton was chasing him down and actually caught him in the end zone. So he's got real speed, and I know
yeah,
Shador's not Deion Sanders type. Not Shador, sorry, Shiloh. I know Shiloh's not Deion Sanders type speed, but let's say Shiloh runs a 4.4, then that definitely puts Horton in a 4.3 range. And
yeah,
if Shiloh runs a 4.5 because he is playing safety, that's normally a safety speed, by the way, is 4.5. If Shiloh runs a 4.5, then Horton runs a 4.4 flat. Like he caught up with him, and if he had 5 more yards, he would have saved the touchdown. And I just like the effort that Horton played with, hell on quote unquote offense and defense. And I thought he stood out. I think he was a primetime player. But what's your thoughts, man?
yeah. I mean, as far as Blackburn is concerned, in my eyes, it was a dirty play.
Yeah,
Just like you said, he did not deserve any type of death threats or anything like that. The most he should have been ejected from the game. From just my point of view. But
Oh fuck.
Kamara really caught my attention.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
that boy Kamara, different. Hey,
Yeah.
he was in
Kamara
that
made
back.
plays, bro. Kamara made
Was in that,
plays, man. I was looking like I don't know why they lost their first game, but I felt like even though they lost a close game with Colorado, I feel playing like that, they should be in the rest of these games during the season. Now, I'm hoping that it just wasn't how almost how Oregon did, where you're only getting up for playing Colorado, because we know Colorado's deficiencies. You know what I mean? Let me put myself back up there. We know Colorado's deficiencies. You know the O line and the D line not where it needs to be. Um, but they got skill players, so they're gonna be more than 3 wins, of course. You know, because that's what Vegas was putting them at. Is only 3 wins on the season. That's wrong. But you know, just how we were saying, you know, because a lot of people like to move the goalposts, so to speak, and just because they started 3-0, people are thinking they shouldn't lose, and when they do lose, they're gonna make a big mockery of it. No, me and you said at the preseason, hey, we thinking they're gonna be bowl eligible. We thinking they're gonna be in a bowl season this year. Bowl season is only 6-6. You only got to win 6 games.
yep.
So, you know, that's still the barometer. You know, there's nothing, you know, saying that now they got to be 9 wins, or if they lose to USC it's terrible. No, they're supposed to lose to Oregon. They're supposed to lose to USC. They play Utah. That's a loss. You know, there's gonna be because they got like 5 ranked teams left on their schedule because like damn near 9 out of the 12 Pac-12 teams are ranked. They still got a gauntlet to go through. It's not just USC. You still got Utah. I don't think they play Washington, but that's another team you got to watch out for. I watched them play last week. Washington is nasty. Um, Michael Penix and that boy Aduzier, the receiver, nasty.
Yeah.
But you know, they Pac-12 is like the as far as ranking goes, they're the best conference. So Colorado, even being 6-6, that's still a great season. You know, so let's not fall into the media's narrative on saying they need to win more than 6 games. No, they won 1 game last year, and if they could become bowl eligible, that's all we said they were going to do. That's it, bowl eligible, and be an improvement off of last year, which they already are.
I've been
What
telling
about you,
people
man?
for the past couple of days now.
Yeah,
It's it's ups and downs to having Dion as your head coach. The
yep,
ups is all the media attention, you're gonna get the big recruits and all of that. But at the same time, that same attention that you're getting from the media when y'all up, they gonna give y'all the same attention when y'all down. And they
yep,
waiting for Dion. He's a public figure.
yep,
He's not just a head coach. He's a public figure,
yeah,
and they gonna get on him for just losing the game more than they would get on Dabo Sweeney for losing.
yeah. We gonna talk about that too, cause that punk ass motherfucker. I hate Dabo. I hate what he stands for. I hate him as a person. I hate him as an entity. Like him saying they only got one transfer portal dude, and he doesn't believe in paying or the players making money. He's against that shit. So it's like, why in the fuck would I go to Clemson now?
Exactly. Why am I
Why
pay for
why
you?
would I do that? My whole coach is against me making this money while I play under him. Wild. So with the Florida State Clemson game, right? That was still a hurdle Florida State needed to get over. We lost to them like 6 times in a row. Um,
Y'all always had issues with Clemson.
always. Dabo is the Florida State killer, right? So especially after um Jimbo Fisher left, right? We've been losing to Clemson. So that was a big game for Florida State. It was like a tie game. The kicker missed the field goal. It was a field goal scoring for the kicker because he was still enrolled school wise, but he left the team. He had a job in New York. You know them. You know how the white boys be. They go to the life insurance firms. He already had a insurance firm job ready to go, and Dabo called him up because the kicker was trash. Um, and he made a couple kicks in the game, but then he missed the end the game kick that would have prevented them from going to overtime. So that story went bad. But Dabo, you got to understand something, bro. First of all, fuck you, and your beliefs. You know, talking about you're a Christian man. I say fuck Christians all the time because them are be the number one hypocrite motherfuckers. They be, yo, shit, you in the church. Look at you. Anyway,
That's my thing. That's my thing.
Yes. So fuck Dabo Sweeney, and also you could have used some of those transfer portal dudes. You know what I mean? Put me up here real quick. You could have used some of those transfer portal guys the same way you see Keon Coleman going ape nuts over your secondary. You could have used the Keon Coleman. You know what I mean? He's a transfer from Michigan State. He knew that Michigan State team is trash, and he was like, I'm out of here. I know I'm a good player. The transfer portal allows players to put it on themselves, right? Not just walk-ons like how I was or how Scott was. I'm talking about blue chip players. Normally, those players are locked in to a program, right? Unless you graduate. Like that, if you got a year left of eligibility and you graduate, you could go to grad school at another school and play there, right? Now you can leave, you know, sophomore year, freshman, after your freshman year, the school ain't cutting it for you, or if another school got more money for you, you leave. You know what I mean? So Dabo's against like two things. He's against helping his program out by getting some of these players that are at lesser schools that know they got the skills to ball at a big university. And you messing up players making their money. It's a double-edged sword. So it's not only helping Dion, because we're going to get back on the Colorado shit, but Florida State had 24 transfers, right? And it helped them. Like, Keon Coleman is our number one receiver. We will be stuck with pretty boy, what's his name? 6'6" dude. Willie or whatever. What's his name?
Johnny Wilson.
Yeah, Johnny Wilson. His punk ass. Can't stand him. Hopefully he's drafted low. I just don't like his temperament at all. But with having someone 6'6", Keon Coleman comes in at 6'4", 215, and is by far our number one receiver. Dabo Swinney could have had that. You know, because Clemson's a more blue blood program right now than Florida State is. You could have easily had who you wanted in the portal, but you choose to say, fuck that, we gonna grow our talent. You didn't grow DJU. He's a 5-star player, by the way. And he spent 2 seasons under you, a season behind Trevor Lawrence, and he's now balling at Oregon State but couldn't ball under your program. That's something wrong with your program, by the way. Because Oregon State's ranked and Clemson's not. So that's just talking about Clemson as a program and how Dabo Swinney has a potential to run that shit into the ground. You better open up the transfer portal next year or it's going to be even worse. You already lost to Duke. And then you lose to Florida State. You better hope you don't play Miami. You better hope you don't play Miami. Because Miami going to get that win. So, that's on Dabo. If you lose in the Duke and Florida State, you may have a couple of more losses. And you better watch out for Syracuse, because Syracuse is undefeated. So, that's on Clemson. You know, this is the first time y'all lost back-to-back since, I think, 2001 or some shit. You better watch out. You know. And that's what all I'm saying on Dabo, man. You know, real fuckboy tendencies, goody two shoes tendencies and shit. Not standing up for your players making money. You got some players fucked up. A lot of people go to the draft early because they need the money. Now, the boosters take care of the players like the boosters take care of your paycheck. You can retain more players. I know 100 dudes that will stay all 4 years, possibly 5. I'll do grad school if I'm getting a check, because that's all I'm going to the NFL for.
Yeah.
Instead of you got to real quick, and I'm gonna let you ride. You got to think about it. A lot of players be motivated by money and pussy. We seen it at Florida State. I'm gonna be real with you. It's a lot easier to get the pussy in college. So if you got the money coming in, the pussy right there. And it refreshes every semester. So it's gonna be a lot of dudes that want to stay. Because they got everything they need. I could send money home to moms or pops. I got my money coming in, and I got endless supply of girls. What you mean? Anyway, you go ahead, Cook, though, bro. I know you had something to say. I just had to get that shit out on Dabo because Dabo, he on some fuck shit. And I'm glad Florida State pulled that shit out. And it was the transfer portal dude that made it happen. Yo, so you saw that nasty-ass catch he did in overtime?
Yes.
Nasty, bro. He mossed it out the air on two dudes. Man, go ahead, bro.
That play and the play that who was it, number 4?
Yeah, Deloach.
Deloach. Man, I seen that shit.
Woo. He did the trifecta, Joe.
God.
He did the trifecta. He got the forced fumble, the sack, and the scoop and score. Because you get that. Even though you hit him and he fumbles the ball, that's a sack.
Yeah, that's the sack. And it's a forced fumble.
And it's a forced fumble. And he picked it up and he scored. Bruh.
Listen, the quadruple whammy.
Actually, it is quadruple. You're right. Listen, bro. Clemson could have had, and Clemson needed that, bro. The only player you see really balling for Clemson is Shipley. What you doing? You where's your wide receiver talent? You guys had motherfucking Nuke. You guys had
Mike Williams.
Mike Williams. The Hunter Renfro making plays for the Raiders. You guys had player, and then Justin Ross. Hopefully he could do something on the Chiefs. Listen, bro. Oh shit, and you got T. Higgins, bro. Listen, that's 5 receivers I just named. 5.
And listen, now you can't even name one of them.
You can't even name one of them. Listen, bruh. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. You don't see the issue.
I'm telling you, nobody's going to want to play for Dabo because
listen, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like, what's going on? Like, we just named 5 like NFL receivers right now that came from Clemson. Now you can't even name none that you got in the tuck. You got none in the holster. None. You tripping. And here you go. You got Florida State with 2 dudes. You got Florida State with 2 dudes that's going in the top 3 rounds. I'm not saying Johnny Wilson a first rounder. No. But definitely top 3. People gonna see that size and either say he playing receiver or you putting on some more weight and you playing tight end.
I see him moving to tight end.
You see, because that's what Waller did. Waller came in as receiver. He put on about 10 to 15 more pounds, and now he a top 5 tight end. I'm gonna say top 5. But you can't say he's not top 5 because if he healthy, he putting up Kittle numbers. I'm not gonna say Kelsey. He putting up Kittle numbers if he healthy. So he was a receiver at Georgia Tech. So Wilson gonna either be receiver or he gonna play tight end. But he's going to the league at that size. He's going because you can't teach height.
His comparison gonna be Kelvin Benjamin.
There you go. And Kelvin was a first-round pick, by the way. Did it work out? No. But also, Kelvin, he couldn't stop eating. And I understand food is great. Food is great. I understand it. Certain foods, you'd be like, I'm just trying to eat this. You know what I'm saying?
It's seasoned too good.
Yeah, I get it. We all love our food. I get it. He couldn't, but as far as talent-wise, he was definitely should have been in the first round, especially that year. He was cooking with Cam. So it is what it is, man. But that's gonna be his comp from the same school, by the way.
Listen, same exact school.
Same exact school. But you know who going first round? If he keep putting up the numbers, Keon Coleman, transfer, because he 6'4", 215, he cooking, and I'm like, damn.
Malik Neighbors.
You know I love him. I said in the first game when they didn't look as good, I said, but I like that. You go back to the 8 pod. This episode 10, we talked about it on the pod. I said, bro, I like Neighbors, and he had a breakout game, but he always had that.
And
He always
and
had
I'll
that.
even say when you said that you liked him, I wasn't sure about him.
Yeah, nah,
I
yeah,
was
I
like,
understand. Cause,
I was like,
listen,
nah, he not
going
showing
up to
it
that
to me.
first pod we did for the
Mhm.
NFL and college season, I said, bro, y'all ranked higher than us, and I like Neighbors. I didn't like Daniel's development. I feel Kelly let him down with. There was no development in the offseason. Listen, you can see some type of players, like, matter of fact, Jordan Travis, you can see he developed in the offseason. Shador
Yes, he
Sanders,
did.
you can see he developed in the offseason. Michael Penix Jr., you can see he developed in the offseason. Where the fuck was Jalen? You know Jalen is your number one fucking quarterback. You gotta show some tricks. What did he learn in the offseason? Because I can tell you what Penix learned. Penix throws a great deep ball. He throws a great deep ball. He got two star receivers, and he's throwing it up at Washington. DJU, he got it from Dabo's ass, and he looks good at Oregon State. Oregon State. And you
Hell,
can't
Quinn Edwards,
quit.
he fought
Number
off.
one.
He
Number one.
fought off Archie.
Exactly, because you look any other school, Archie starting as a freshman. Any other, listen,
Say
bro.
one.
Any other school, he's starting as a freshman. Archie could have went to any school, by the way. One of them rare dudes. I picked the school I'm going to because of my talent, because he's talented.
Yeah.
To that last name, any school, he could have went to Ole Miss and followed his uncle. he could have went to Tennessee and followed his other uncle, especially Tennessee. Holy shit! Imagine them going from Cuz. I forgot his name, but he was good last year. Was it Hilton? I forgot his name.
Nah,
You know.
Joe Hill.
No. Hyatt. Who was throwing Hyatt? I forgot his name though. He went in like the third round. Black.
Oh,
Nice.
he
We
played
know-
for the Lions.
Okay, we know who he is though. Anyway,
Yeah,
we know.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
But imagine it would have been just like that. Oh, Peyton went here. Peyton's an alum. Now my nephew coming, and I'm following up Cuz. It'd have been easy money. He goes to Texas with Sarkisian dumbass. And
I hate that man.
and Quinn Edwards has to fight this blue 5-star chip challenge away. And you beat Alabama. Shout out to Quinn. Now, is he a first round pick? No. But second, third? Yes.
A solid second, third, or two.
Yeah, second, third. Same thing with the boy from Notre Dame. I like him. I like Sam Hartman. I think he's going second, third round. I think quality, backup, and on the right situation, a little bit more seasoning, he could be a starter in the NFL with the right
Hartman
program.
give me Matt Castle vibes.
Yeah, and you see how Castle became a starter.
Yeah.
So, just like that. Like Sam, because Sam was good at NC State, by the way. Fuck all this shit. People wasn't paying attention because it's NC State. But Hartman's good. Hartman's good. And that was a good game against Ohio State. Ohio State scored in the last 10 seconds. That was Notre Dame's game to lose. And they end up losing. But that's not going to knock them down because it was a ranked 6 versus a ranked 9 program. You know what I'm saying? So Notre Dame could be undefeated if the defense held up. And basically, in that game, real quick, they just fucked up because they stacked the wrong side. Ohio State saw that they stacked the right side, so we're going to run left.
Mm-hmm.
Got in. They should have balanced it. It's an easy Madden play. Let me balance both sides. So if you beating us, you coming up the middle. But you're not going to beat us to a stacked side and you just go to the weak side. Come on, bro. They can see where the dudes are, by the way. It's not like you blind. Oh, they got 5 dudes over here. Let me run to the side that's got 3.
No.
And that's all Ohio State did. Notre Dame lost off coaching, because that's coaching. Let me balance it. That's it. You alleviate. Now, if they got bigger dudes, because it's Ohio State, they got chunky O-linemen. If they win the O-line battle, then you just chalk it up. But you can't stack 5 and then run 3 and then expect them not to run to the weak side. What are we doing? Anyway, but I like Hartman. I actually think Hartman was the better quarterback in that duel. I don't like McCord. I think he's trash for this season. If he develops, great. but I don't like him right now because he's supposed to be dominating with Marvin Harrison Jr. Fuck you talking about? I'm talking Marvin Harrison should be pushing 2,000 yards close to the end of the
Yeah.
season. He's got that talent. Like he's everything his father was plus 3 inches. It's crazy. Marvin Harrison's like 6'1". So you get a son that's 6'4", bruh. With the route running skills, 2,000 yards, man. Anyway, and they got the other dude. They got this 6'1" dude that remind me of David Boston. He's the other dude on Ohio State. So it's not just Marvin Harrison. They got a squad.
Yeah.
They got a squad. But yeah. So
Notable
anyways,
shout out to that man, Joe Milton. The first play of the fucking game. He the quarterback for Tennessee.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
First play of the game, I think he took that bitch like 80 yards for the touchdown.
Nice.
Like, I mean, he dropped back. He said, "Fuck that, I'm taking it," and got loose. Wasn't nobody touching that man. So yeah,
Yeah,
shout
it
out
was
to
some
you,
good.
Joe.
It was
I
some
seen
good
that shit.
games. Good games this past weekend. In college, like I said, I watched that Washington game. They look so good.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I haven't checked the college football rankings, but they got to be in the top four eventually. Now they might not have the schedule to do it, but yeah, they moved Florida State. We dropped down once, and now we fifth. I think it's Michigan, Georgia, Texas, and I think Ohio State moved up because they beat Notre Dame. I think that's what it is. But they moved Florida State down one. We're still cool. We still got some games against Miami, and I think in NC North Carolina left. So we're gonna be fine. Plus the ACC championship game. But I think Washington got to be up there sooner than later. I really
They will
like
be.
how they looked. They looked really good. But yeah, man. What like I said, just give me some of your thoughts on the college joint, and then we're gonna talk about this week's games coming up. There's a couple good ones. But this past weekend was real good too, by the way. Real good game.
Yeah, like this past week, like it was a lot of really good games. Now,
Yeah.
one team that I really do want to start watching, and it's only for one player. I want to catch a Rice game,
Oh, okay. All right.
and it's only because Gabe Taylor played for them.
Gabe Taylor. Okay.
That's Sean Taylor's little brother.
Oh, really? Okay. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha. That's crazy. That's crazy. Miami didn't get him. What the fuck happened there?
Nah, like
That's crazy that Miami didn't get him, bro. What are we doing?
I think they wanted to. I think they really wanted to.
Nah,
but...
you gotta secure that, bro. Nah, I'm telling you, bro. It's gotta be an honorary scholarship ready to go for him.
Yeah.
What do we see? Listen, bro. Like, there's a lot of scandals and shit that go on. Cause listen. First of all, Miami's a private college. It's not a state school like Florida State. Miami and Florida, they're both private colleges, so they've got extra money. Basically, they got extra money. There's no way you let him go to what school was that? Rice.
Yeah.
That's crazy. All the way in Texas. That's wild. Anyway, no way. He should have been at UCF or fucking Miami or FIU or FAU or Gulf Coast Community College. Well, if something. So you staying in Florida? You Sean? Get the fuck up out of here, bro. Anyway, yeah, that's wild. Yeah, so that's good. That's definitely a reason to watch Rice. That's crazy. He goes to like a mid-major college too. Anyway, fuck that. Even if he a 2-star off strength, nah, you coming to my program because I'm at Florida State too. Fuck that. Imagine Deloach and fucking Gabe Taylor. Imagine. Anyway, bro, that's wild shit.
And he plays exactly like Sean. That's
Listen, I know. Look, I remember when he was like 10, because his father's Pedro, and I was like, okay, Pedro got him ready to go. I remember this was years ago, and I said, oh, when it's his time, he gonna be ready. He went to Rice. That's a failure. Well, just how you said though. No, wait. Just how you said about the Colorado dudes. People can transfer off of 1 year played. So maybe it'll be like that too. There's no way he's staying at Rice. is a travesty. It's because the Rice can't
That's what I
go
was about to
anywhere.
say.
You see what I'm saying? But people can shine, and then all right, I'm transferred to the whatever. Hey, they saying Dion about to get a couple more 5 stars. You know what I'm saying? A couple of 5 stars looking coming that way. So that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
And I believe next year
Yeah.
Marvin Harrison will be gone. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Marvin's leaving this year because he's top 5.
All right.
And Brock Bowers.
So,
You saw that sexy touchdown Brock had. Brock
Yeah.
was doing him dirty this past weekend. Oh fuck! I said, there you go. Brock was doing him dirty.
Like,
He was
I've
doing
been
H-back
waiting for
shit. He was doing tight end shit.
Like-
I was like, yo, he was cooking.
I ain't even gonna hold you. He just cooked my ass on Madden last
People
night
be
too.
forgetting
I'm not
about
gonna
him,
hold
bro.
you.
People be forgetting. I'm like, you can't. Not that dude. Listen, this was a throwback weekend because you know who else was getting dirty? Dallas Turner. He was cooking. Dallas Turner was cooking this past week, and I was like, bro, I like when these new dudes step up, but it's been dudes that's been doing it since day fucking one.
Yeah.
And them boys showed out this past weekend. Yes, sir. Since freshmen, they were busy. So when it's time them to leave, top 10.
Yeah.
Dallas Turner, bro.
But-
he was getting
But just remember, just remember, Marvin Harrison is leaving, but Chris Henry Jr. is coming in.
Ooh, hey, does he play for Ohio State? Is he there?
He's already committed.
Okay,
Like-
yeah, there you go.
like
that's
he's-
how Gabe Taylor. It's crazy. You go to Rice, bro. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it, bro. That's wild. I'm telling you, that's a travesty on recruiting. Fuck everything else. It's a travesty on recruiting. You get a Florida born player, and he got to go to Texas. No, you got to go to Texas and get players out of Texas because Texas is way fucking bigger than Florida. So they got way more schools, and high schools are competitive as fuck in motherfucking Texas. Like Friday Night Lights is a real thing, bro. They got big ass
Real
stadiums
thing.
just for high school teams. You know?
Like,
Whoa.
people don't understand
It's
the size of them
serious.
goddamn
Yeah,
schools
they
down
got
there.
big lights and it's money. Yeah, high school. Matter of fact, because that Klubnik dude is from the same school that Matt Stafford went to. That's that school. Churn out players.
Oh,
Klubnik is
yeah, I
the
know.
Clemson
Yeah.
quarterback. Yeah.
Yeah.
That school, I'm forgetting what the name, Westlake, I think it is. But
Mhm.
it's a blue blood type of high school that's there in Texas.
Yeah, like,
and they got a
they
ton of
just
pro
pump 'em out.
quarterbacks. Yeah,
They just pump them
so,
out.
you see how, and people not realizing, whoever the fuck is the quarterback coach for that high school needs to go to college and start, being a quarterback coach for some of these fucking quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Jalen Daniels. What the fuck? Anyway,
Man.
there's no way he gained no weight and is no new skills in the offseason. You got me fucked up, bruh. Like LSU can easily be a top 5 school if he made differences.
It's
bro.
coaching, bro. Like, the
It's
coaching.
not the players, because
Yeah,
you got a
the players
dynamic
are
quarterback and you got a wide receiver squad.
Yeah.
It's
And you
Brian
got a
Kelly.
solid D.
Yeah, always. LSU gonna have a great D.
Like,
They should have been competitive. Because if they lose to Florida State, that's fine. You got to be competitive. You can't be competitive in the first half and get 28 points ran up on you in the second. What kind of shit? Florida State ain't that good. Like you seen what Boston College did. Boston College should have won that game, by the way. Boston College should have won that game. It was to the wire. You know?
yeah.
And
This is that
if
motherfucking
Boston
fumble.
College
That
can
fumble
do that,
turned shit
LSU can do
around.
that.
Like,
yeah.
that fumble turned shit around. Like,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
But, all right, so on to the NFL.
Let's do it.
I'm going to start with this. Denver Broncos. It's
Oh,
one
Lord.
thing to let it.
Here
It's
you
one
go.
thing to let a team
Here you
put
go.
up 50 on you,
Yeah.
but to let a team beat your ass by 50 and put up 70,
Yeah.
bro. bro. Everybody,
Oh,
I knew
here's what I
shit
want you
was.
to do, Joe. I want you to move a little bit this way because your light behind you is blinding you. If you move like this, then you good. But
All right, I got you.
yeah, that
I got you.
light's like, yeah, you
All
people can't
right,
see you
I
at all.
got
There
you.
you go. That's better. Shit
All
was
right,
terrible. All right, go ahead. Talk your shit
but
on the Broncos. What was your
I knew
favorite play
shit.
from the game? There's a lot of touchdowns. There's a lot of touchdowns. What was your favorite play? There's a lot to choose from.
The Devon
A chain
A time.
cooking, cooking,
That
cooking.
one play where he had, I think it looked like it was 13 people on the field. That's how many baddies was out there.
Mm.
It's like he shook maybe 6 or 7 people, and like somebody like I seen the meme, and it was at one point in time all of the people that he shook was on the ground at the same time,
Damn.
and it was like a trail of them behind him as he was running for the top, bro. I knew shit was bad when I seen Russell Wilson
With the what?
with the damn play wristband.
Yeah.
You a 10+ year veteran in the league. You got your own office at this damn stadium. What you got an office for if you ain't studying your playbook?
Mm. So
By
you
now
saying
you should know the
he didn't
offense.
memorize them? I got you. Yeah.
Like some not clicking in Denver. Like I knew Sean Payton going there was gonna be a dumpster fire from jump because I just don't like it. But matching him with Russell Wilson makes shit even better because I knew Russell Wilson was ass for real.
All right.
Like
I'm not gonna jump out there like Joe, guys. That's Joe's feeling. Russell Wilson's not ass. Hall of Fame career. I will say this. I think the
the
reason why he's
Seahawks
got
made
those
him look
plays.
good.
We're gonna talk about Cortland Sutton because he was cooking. Cortland was fucking cooking, bro. I was hoping people would see it because I was like, he's making some plays out here. Woo, he was cooking. Russell had to get him the ball finally because remember they got three studs. I don't get it. They got it's annoying. They got 3 players who can play on the receiving squad. I only put up 20 points. Now,
Jerry Judy don't want to be there no more. He
nah,
done
of
been
course
gave
not,
up on that.
because he's always been on the trading block, so I get that. Listen, fuck that though. It was bad watching my boy. What's Junior's name? Surtain Jr. get cooked
Yeah.
over and over again by Tyreek. Because you remember, Jalen was
He had
absent.
fun with that shit.
Jalen wasn't even playing. Waddle wasn't even in the game. God,
You know he
hey, yo,
was having fun with
Tyreek
that
was
shit.
burning the fuck out of Surtain all game. I was like, God damn, they can't even stop cuz. The whole game.
That's still
But
not
listen,
going.
the running game
That ain't
though,
going to change
because
that. Like,
A-Chain had 4 touchdowns. Moistert, I think his name is, had
yeah,
4
mostly.
himself, bro. What the fuck was happening, bro? That's 8 touchdowns by your running backs. Wild. Yeah, it was crazy. But hey, Tua can play. As long as he don't get hit. Let's put all that dumb shit to rest. If they keep him healthy, Tua clearly can cook. Because I'm going to tell you, it's hard to put up 70 in an NFL game on any team. It could be the worst team and you don't see 70 put up. It could be the worst. We also got to talk about the worst because Arizona gets a win against a playoff team. We got to talk about it. We got to talk about it because niggas going to be silent. Bro, no.
Dallas,
Listen, wait.
Dallas.
So the Commanders going there, right? Week 1. And we like, all right, man, Commanders might not be that good. They almost lost to Arizona, but the Commanders pull out the victory. Week 2, Giants. We getting our ass whooped in the first half, by the way. Then we scored 31 or whatever unanswered points or some shit like that in the second half. And it's like, Giants are still trash because it's the Cardinals. I was with everybody. They saying, but it's the Cardinals. And in both those games, we saw the Cardinals play hard. It was let me get on the screen real quick. Listen, remember we watched football here. Like even though the Cardinals are supposed to be bad, they don't play bad. They do not. It's almost like the players ain't got the script. Like we know what they draft position could be. It could possibly 1 and 2, right?
Yep.
It could possibly the first and second pick. So you could like, I'm gonna get the first offensive player and the first best defensive player, and you can't tell me shit. They don't play like that though. You know, they play hard. They play like how Detroit was playing last year. And you're playing with a quarterback that just got there. It's not even your franchise quarterback. But Dobbs has been playing pretty good.
He playing his ass off, and he talking his shit on
his ass off, bro. And they also lost Simmons, and they still playing hard.
Hey, I forgot the linebacker name. I just had his name in my head. But buddy that got the pick and told Dak he was some trash.
Okay.
Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you.
Yeah, man. Look, Arizona playing very good football, and they got the upset victory. I think it was 28 to like 16. It wasn't even one score game. Correct me if I'm wrong on this. I think it was 28.
Yeah, they had them by 2 scores.
By 2 scores, bro. So it's not a fluke. Like, they literally was beating their ass the entire game. And you can't tell me Trayvon Diggs is the only reason. Nah, bruh. Nah. Dak throwing picks. Come on, bro. But people don't want to talk about it. You can't have that team lose to the Cardinals, to the Commanders and the Giants. 2 bad teams, by the way. And then go ahead and beat the Cowboys, who people was trying to put them in their top 5 power rankings, by the way. Let's talk about the shit because motherfuckers gonna be silent. People was trying to put the Dallas Cowboys, they score 40-0 on the Giants. They get a good victory in week 2. And they're thinking, you know what? Cowboys is it. Let's put them up there. Top 5. They up there with the Chiefs. No, nigga. No.
Yeah, you they beat them by 14.
Who what people think is the worst team in the NFL, bro. Definitely one of the worst coaches because no one cares about Gannon. He's trash. And you lose. You lose with CeeDee Lamb. You lose with them boys. Get the fuck up out of here, bro. I don't want to hear it. If you score 40-0 on the Giants, you're supposed to do at least the same thing to the Cardinals. But I guess not.
Supposed to do them worse.
Worse! That's what I'm trying to... Man, listen, bro. Anyway, so funny shit for the Cowboys. Funny shit for the Commanders. And I know my team lost. We were supposed to lose this fucking San Fran. Us putting up 12 was like, great. Because I know San Fran's a good squad. And people just, they want to hate on Brock Purdy because he's a 7th round pick. Sometimes you go to the system that puts you in potential to be, even though when you was drafted in the 7th round, you're going to play like a first rounder because of the system. Same thing happened in New England with Tom Brady. Same thing. He didn't play like a 7th rounder. Brock Purdy's not playing like a 7th rounder. Simple as that. But people saying he's got to revert back. No, sometimes scouts get the shit wrong. We see that all the time. Sometimes scouts get it wrong.
Sometimes a coach knows how to coach.
Talk your shit, Joe.
One thing I will say, I don't like Kyle Shanahan because of all that Super Bowl shit.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Kyle Shanahan can coach his ass off when it comes to coaching up a quarterback.
Yep.
And he got his hands on Brock Purdy, not expecting this shit.
Yeah.
Because he had just got Trey Lance as well. But Lance couldn't stay healthy. That was his problem.
Yep.
And with him being hurt all the time, it just gave Brock Purdy the opportunity to show Kyle Shanahan, I can fit your system.
I can fit the system, exactly. People don't understand that point, though, that you just made. Certain quarterbacks say, you know what? Early on, I can fit this system and work.
Like, I can do this shit.
I can do this shit. And for all the flack I give Dak, His rookie season, that was him. I'm a third-round pick, or like third or fourth-round pick, and I'm coming from Mississippi State. Oh, y'all got a quarterback that's kind of injured. I could fit this. And he did just that. Dak's rookie season was great. And Brock Purdy did the same. You know, Brock Purdy hasn't lost in the regular season yet. He hasn't. His only loss came in a fucking NFC Championship game where he came out with an injury. Like, he hasn't lost. Bro.
Like, him personally, and like, you can't do nothing but respect this shit. Like, you can't do nothing but respect it, bro.
Bro, no, listen. It's going on a full season, and there's some games you were supposed to lose, and he pulled them out.
Yeah.
So you got to give him some credit there, but people not.
Because he has the team around him that gives him that support. Yeah. He has the offense around him that
you got a damn near number one running back, because Christian McCaffrey's been great this season, by the way. As long as he stays healthy, they in good position. You got Christian running the ball. You got two great receivers. Oh shit, you got a generational tight end. And then you got that defense. No one runs the ball against fucking San Fran. You got Greenlaw and Warner in the cut. It's a scary sight. What we doing? And then you remember that I don't know who the other safety is. The other safety got a pick. It wasn't even Hufanaga. So now you got to worry about the other safety. Fuck. They got a squad. They got a squad.
Right.
Their linebacking coaching is top notch because they just plug and play. They plug and play.
It's been like that for years.
For years. It's almost going on a decade.
Yeah.
We saying years. It's almost going on a decade. They pivoted from Bowman. They pivoted from Bowman and fucking Willis to Greenlaw and motherfucking Warner. How, nigga? How? That's what I'm trying to figure out, bro. I'm like, wait a minute. How? How'd you pivot off of them two studs? And they were studs back in the day. You know, there's a lot of young viewers, Joe, that don't understand. 10 years ago,
Patrick Willis was
and Navarro Bowman, I think his name is,
was
players, bro.
With his ass.
They were
like, you didn't want to run into them two.
And then 10 years later, you got them duplicates. How? Ain't no drop off. It's crazy. It's crazy. Anyway, so San Fran got a squad. I honestly feel, right, like I said, right up there with the Eagles, because I hate the Eagles. Eagles is good too. They got some players, and they won that game. So they ain't fucking up. They ain't no saying, you know, doing or anything like that. No, we not gonna trip up. We gonna win the games we need to win. Cowboys should have been right up there with them. And you know the Cowboys gotta win these games. You can't lose a game against Arizona. The Ravens coming to town. The Bills coming to town. Okay, all right, those are good squads. How the fuck you losing against Arizona? And yet you beat the Giants 40-0. Nigga, get the fuck.
They just lost and went a game they were supposed to win.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's a game you had checked. Every Cowboys fan said, it's Arizona. Win. Every Cowboys fan. And then week 3 comes around. Oh, you lost that game? Oh. That's a game you had down as a victory. So what's going to happen? Anyway, big loss. I'm going to say the same thing too. Big loss to Commanders losing that way against Buffalo. You gonna lose? We get it. 37-3? Goddamn. Where was the offense? Because we understand Buffalo's gonna score. But their defense, it's no way their defense is that good at putting up this. So you only score 3 when you got motherfucking, you got Scary Terry, you got the underrated stud in Jahan Dotson. Because I love me some Jahan Dotson.
Oh yeah.
And then you keep Sam Howell in the game when he throw 3 picks. Told you. What I tell you earlier, they should have kept Heineke. I've been said that. I said, bro, you can't listen. Heineke. Let me get in the box real quick. Cause we gonna go all through this.
Go ahead, because
I said this.
I'm gonna pivot right off of this whole Heineke shit. So go ahead.
Okay, cool. I said with the Commanders, bro, they've been for years struggling to find a quarterback, right? Carson Wentz didn't work last season. Heineke did. Heineke won them some games. All I'm trying to say, we know he don't have the arm talent. We get it. But he does have the moxie. He does have the intangibles. He won them games last season. Right? The game you should have won, you took him out the game and you went back to the Wentz, and Wentz lost you the game. So even with that, and you know Heineke, he's like, damn, I might have to go into coaching. He's going to take a minimum deal because he wants to stay as an NFL player, right? You make way more money in NFL than you go out making $100K in the workforce. Way more.
Mm-hmm.
Just being a practice squad player is way more than $100K. So listen, Heineke could have stayed there. Only even with this, Heineke, not Heineke, but Sam Howell has a bad game, like he did, 3 picks. Bitch, you can't be in there throwing 3 picks.
Nah, I thought it was more than 3.
I'm being generous, Joe. I think it's 4. I'm being generous.
Bro.
I'm giving them some bail. You
he had 4. He had 4.
Listen, you can't tell me that cuz from New England, what's his name? The backup dude.
You got Mac Jones.
The black dude. Forgot his name. But anyway, he played for Cleveland last season. You can't tell me that dude is going to win you any football games. He had opportunities in Cleveland. He was also the backup in Indianapolis last season. And now you bring him in. And you mean to tell me you
Jacoby Brissett.
Brissett, that's what I'm saying. Sorry, and that's why I won't call him Toby, because his name is Jacoby. Rhymes. You can't tell me that Jacoby is going to win you any fucking football game in 2023. You know who can? Taylor Heineke. Heineke can win you a game. Heineke knows how to get Scary Terry to fucking football. You got one of the best fucking receivers in the NFC. And you mean to tell me that your rookie's going to go through his lumps? He's a rookie. Sam Howell's a rookie. He didn't play last season, so he's a rookie, right? And you mean to fucking tell me you got Jacoby Brissett over fucking Heineke? Well, Heineke won you 5 or 6 games last season. That's all I'm going to say.
By himself.
By him fucking self, bro, because that defense wasn't it. Anyway, so that's all I'm trying to say. I know, say Heineke went to your squad. I say, look, Redskins fans overreacted when it was the Heineke versus Wentz talk, because Wentz looks like the prototypical NFL quarterback, but does he play like it? No, he does not play like it. You know who fucking plays with all his heart? Heineke. Like, the one thing you know about Heineke, he might throw the stupid pick, but he put everything into the pick. He's not going to job. He's not going to be a jobber. What I'm trying to tell you, you gotta roll with it. You know what? Fuck it. Heineke's gonna be like, fuck it. I'm gonna make the play, or it's gonna die with me. I respect that. You know who I don't respect? The coaches keeping Howell in the game after the 4th pick. And I said 3, giving him bail, bro. 4 picks. All right, bro. You gotta sit down. You're a rookie, so maybe you need to watch some game tape. Let me put in someone who can win us this game or some shit. Jacoby's never winning you a game. And that's all I'm trying to say. That time is over.
But I understand. Like, I already know.
Can you say his name with confidence? No, bro. You can't say Jacoby Brissett's name with confidence. Hey, get your backup money, my dude. You making way more money than me being a backup. I get it. But you're not winning any NFL games. I've seen Taylor do it 5 or 6 times. And remember, they both started last year. Let's talk. We gonna bring it up real shit. Both fucking quarterbacks started last season. Who won more games? And remember, Brissett was in when Watson was suspended.
Yeah. So he started the season.
He started the season, bro. Come on. I'm coming with facts. We see Heineke win games, bro. He almost had the. Matter of fact, he didn't have the Heineken's sponsorship. He had the Bud Light joint because he drank Bud Lights. He had that. You got to win games to get a sponsorship, bro. They're not giving it to you for being a loser. He was winning games, wearing J's. Heineke was the dude. You keep him. He went to Old Dominion, right down the street. You keep him for $5 million and say fuck it. Anyway, just not saying he's gonna start over Howell when Howell has games where he can't get out of his own way. He's a rookie. Peyton Manning's rookie season was terrible. It was terrible. It's gonna happen anyway. So Commanders, big egg on their face because they didn't have anyone to go back to. Jacoby Brissett's never gonna be it. And backups could win. We seen your Colts. We seen the Colts win with their backup.
Big Gardner, Big Minshew.
Big
Minshew.
Backups can win games. You gotta have the right backup. You gotta have the right backup. Because Indianapolis should have never won that game. But they did. So you can't tell me backups can't win you a game, bro. We seen it. And guess what we also seen? Minshew won games in the NFL when he was the Jaguars starter. You've seen him win games.
He's a baller. Like
he's a
plays
scrappy
like
dude. That's
like,
all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm trying to say. Listen, it's certain backups that's never gonna win you a football game. Now, it's certain on the flip side of that, there's certain backups you've seen win. They might not have the talent of a first round dude coming in. That's why they lost their position. We get it. But they can win you some games, and they got that experience behind them. Heineke and Minshew clearly have that. Clearly. They might not be, of course, Minshew was behind the Golden Child, Sunshine. He was behind Trevor Lawrence. All right, that's a lose-lose situation. You're not going to win in that. The next prodigal son. But you won some games.
He played to the point it showed that he deserved another contract. And
yes.
That other contract.
So you bring in dudes like that. I watch a lot of Jets coverage too, right? And the Jets fans are irate for the same reason. They said, wait a minute. You bring in Aaron Rodgers. That's cool. That was a big get for him. We understand he was going to get the ball in Garrett Wilson's hands. Garrett Wilson's a baller, by the way. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was low on him. I was wrong, right? Wilson's a baller. So you bring in Rodgers, who can finally get Wilson the ball. Okay. You got your number 2 pick overall in Wilson, but Wilson's trash, Zach Wilson. But at least he can learn a little bit from Aaron Rodgers. The Jets fans are pissed off because the Jets didn't bring in any other talent to be their third string quarterback. So Rodgers goes down. You already know who Zach Wilson is right now. He's the same dude he was when y'all drafted him. He's going to make
they should have kept
stupid fucking plays. He's going to make dumb fucking plays. And he did. Listen.
He looked like he will.
He looked like he's doofy as this motherfucker. You got Garrett Wilson, and you can't even get him the ball. Did you see the clip where Garrett Wilson was on the sideline saying he can't throw it? And he was talking about Zach Wilson. That's sad, bro. He was looking defeated. And he was talking to the other receiver, and he was like, he can't throw the ball. Yo, he was staring off like that. He was like, he can't throw the ball. Wow. It was like, yo, it's night and day. And you mean to tell me in your front office you don't see that every day in practice? You got the guy there. Wilson's a number 1 receiver. And you can't, your fucking quarterback can't even get him the ball. That tells you everything you need to know. You got to bring in a backup. You got to bring in somebody. Now it's remember, Rodgers went down. Quarter 1, minute 1. Rodgers went down. They just brought in Trevor.
Play 3. He went down.
And it took them 4 weeks to bring in a veteran quarterback. Now they just signed Trevor Siemian. But listen, you had options.
Oh, like what the
exactly. Like they fucking up. You should have had. All right, I got Rodgers, but Rodgers is about to be 40. You got Wilson, who you know you're tied to, but you know he can't play. He's not ready right now. And instead of admitting that the motherfucker's not ready, you still got him being a starter. And then he ends up losing you the game. Now y'all motherfuckers is like, what, 1-2? When the Jets are supposed to be 3-0. Nigga. Anyway. Crazy. And then the funny thing, the Jets is mad because they looking If Arizona can beat Dallas, why the fuck couldn't we beat Dallas last week? Nigga. If Arizona can beat Dallas and y'all defense is way better than Arizona's, your quarterback is holding you back.
Boy, I was about to say that. Because that be, hey, I don't, look, it's like, I don't know. Like, the team not behind Zach Wilson.
They wasn't last season either. They had Mike effing White t-shirts made.
And he was balling.
Listen, that's another thing too. How the fuck didn't y'all keep Mike White? Like, what are we doing here? He was actually winning y'all games.
He's another Taylor Heineke, Gardner Minshew.
Yes,
it's another one.
There's backups that can win you games that may not have the talent, but they got the moxie. Talent and moxie are two different things.
They got the talent
some of these
around
players got moxie that can galvanize the locker room, like we saw last season with the Jets. Mike White was the fucking quarterback, but he's a 6th round pick, and you're like, we spent the number 2 overall pick on this pretty boy fucker from fucking BYU. We gotta play him. But half of the pros in the locker room know who can play. By the way, they knew that Mike White, with minimal talent, can at least throw the fucking ball to the receiver. Zach Wilson can't even do that. The players know. Players know. Players know when you trash. Players know when you a dog and you may not have got the spotlight. Players know.
The linebacker from Arizona telling Dak he was trash. He knows.
He knows.
He plays for Arizona, and he's telling you, the star quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys, that you are trash to your face after he picked you off to seal the game, basically.
Yep. Hey, let me tell you, if Arizona keep playing like this, they're gonna be a team to be reckoned with. They can be playoff spoilers. If they're playing hard like this, they can be playoff spoilers. And what I mean by playoff spoilers, when you get to week 14, when you get to week 15, week 16, they already out of
they
it.
can fuck your shit up.
And you need a victory or two to get into the playoffs, and you playing them thinking, oh, they're just going to lay down. And they haven't laid down all season. They haven't laid down. They laid us down. We've seen Xavier McKinney get ran over, not by a running back, by a fucking quarterback. And we also saw in that game, I don't know what he injected. I don't know what he took in the offseason, but motherfucking James Carter been playing like he fucking King Henry. What the fuck? He been running niggas over and shit like that. He been playing like he Derrick Henry. I don't get it, but that's what they playing like. Nigga, y'all supposed to be the first and second pick next season. Like, what are we doing? Stop playing hard.
First and second, not first or second. They supposed to be first and second.
You got the first 2 picks. Fuck it. Look, they can go. They literally can say, who are the best 2 players? Caleb Williams and Michael Harrison Jr. or Marvin Harrison Jr. We can get them both. Fuck it.
Yeah, easily. Like,
y'all both come to our squad.
It.
And they fucking, they can easily do that. They can say, you know what, fuck it. We need a tight end glove. Let's get Caleb Williams and Brock fucking Bowers, bitch, and just take over the fucking world. That's who I would go by the way, because you can take a receiver out the game. Do I think people gonna be taking Marvin Harrison Jr. out the game? No. But if you got a trash quarterback, you can take him out the game. You know, it's hard to take out a stud tight end, bro. We seen Travis Kelce. We seen George Kittle. If your boy Pitts ever have a clue, because Pitts can cook niggas. Pitts can cook niggas, though. But Pitts is supposed to be the next.
Don't even say his name, bro.
Hold on. What I'm trying to say, let me put me on camera real quick. Listen, we seen some stud tight ends come out and just put the dick on the table. You mentioned it last week with Laporta. Laporta played great against y'all. So I know you Branch and Laporta was cooking.
I wasn't even mad though.
We like both of them.
I got Laporta.
We like both of them.
I got Laporta on my fantasy team, so he cooked. He cooked this in real life, but he cooked for me on my fantasy team.
Hey, that's smart. That's smart. We seen some tight ends come out Brock Bowers is the most talented tight end I've seen come out in the last 10 years. I might say 20. But
And they said that about Kyle Pitts, but no,
yeah, because he
I
was.
believe in Brock.
Yeah. Yeah. Pitts was 1 year though. Brock was 3.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the
Pitts
difference.
was 1 year.
Like Brock did it from the jump.
Brock from the jump, bro. National
From the
championship
jump.
squad. He said, I'm better than these other tight ends. He beat out Darnell Washington. Now, we don't know what the fuck is happening with Darnell Washington because we thought he was going to be nice. But remember.
Ho. Now, Darnell, he's in
good?
Pittsburgh showing his ass.
Okay, no. All I'm seeing is Pickens. So that's what I'm saying. I see highlights of Pickens. Because Pickens cooking.
Darnell, like, he's showing them exactly what they have. Okay. he's more so in the inline blocking situation now.
He's the best, definitely. He's the best blocking tight end this past draft, for sure. 100%. He's sizable fucking offensive lineman. So.
That nigga different, man.
Yeah. I'm glad he's showing though, because I haven't seen like highlights and shit, but I've seen a lot of Pickens. A lot of Pickett to Pickens, and that's gonna be it though.
That's just what it is.
But they both from Georgia, so it's what it is. They both from Georgia. They both got championship pedigree for that. But I'm thinking Brock Bowers, like I said, we've been high on him the same way we was high on Will Addison last year. When you come in as a freshman on championship squads, by the way, when you can break that as a freshman, one that shows that you're better than a lot of those other blue chippers that are already on the team, and you come in as a freshman and you're better. So, I'm super high on Brock Bowers, top 10.
Yeah, top for sure.
You want a Gronk? You want a Kittle? You want a Kelsey? And you don't want to wait till the 5th round to be taking a flyer? You don't got to take a flyer on? Brock fucking Bowers. He's them niggas.
That's a guarantee.
Now.
Yeah. Like he's a
them
guarantee.
Niggas now.
He's a guaranteed 2 touchdowns a game, bro.
Yeah. He beat your linebacker. He beating some safeties. Every team wants that. You want a game breaker. Brock Bowers is a game breaker.
Yeah.
So, I'm with that. But yeah, Porter was cooking big. Branch was cooking big. What else? What else games was crazy? I still don't think we talked enough about Miami to put up 70. And they could have got way more than 70. That's the bad thing. They left points on the field. What the fuck? They left points, bro. They could have had more than 70, which is wild. with no Waddle?
That's the craziest part. Like, they did it. They really did it with their running game.
Oh, did you see that, John? I know you don't be on Twitter. You be more on TikTok. I didn't know. So they said the reason why Mike McDaniels opened up the playbook is because Mike McDaniels back in the day, and there was a video of it. He was the ball boy, I think.
Yeah.
For Denver. That's crazy. And he said when he became trying to be a coach, he was trying to coach for Denver, and they passed him over.
Yeah.
Damn, bruh. Like, we talk about that ingrown talent the same way you say this on Gabe Taylor should have been at one of those Florida schools. There's like 10 Florida schools, by the way. It's not like Florida is 2 schools.
Small. Yeah.
Bitch, it's 10.
Maryland.
Yeah. There's only it's Maryland. That's not. Let's go to Towson. Some shit. Let's go to Towson or Bowie State or some shit. HBCU. It's Maryland. There's no. I don't even think there's a Maryland State. I don't think there's Virginia State. But there's no. I don't think there's a Maryland State, nigga. That used to be my squad back. Back when we were playing, we had the I don't know if you remember the NCAA 2004, the one that had shoelace on the cover, from Michigan. I used to play that shit, and I created the school, Maryland State, because there's no Maryland school program. Yeah, I used to rush it as Maryland State. But anyway, right. So it's like the same way where you got dudes that are in state, you got to keep them. You know what I mean? Because these motherfuckers be letting people go away. It's so weird, bro. So wild. All right. So we talked a little bit about we talked about Denver getting their ass whooped, Miami. I do want to talk a little about the games coming up this week. So, can you? I could do it. Matter of fact, I could pull up the schedule. Let me pull up a schedule here. And,
I got it right here.
okay. Let's talk about these games coming up.
All right, so we got the Lions and Packers on Thursday, and to me, that's gonna be a great game.
That's gonna be a great game, bro. I like that game.
That's gonna be a great game. Only because I'm high on Detroit's defense.
Offense too. Like as a
I
team,
like their
bro.
offense.
The offense is better than the defense. Come on, bro. What are we doing here? Right now. Offense is better than defense, but the defense is good. But their offense, though, people sleep on Amon-Ra St. Brown, and I don't know why. People be sleep. They still sleep. All he does is produce.
He beat the shit out the Falcons. He beat the stats might not show it. No, fuck that. The replays do. That man beat the shit out of the Falcons. Anybody not named Jesse Bates or AJ Terrell, he beat the shit out of him.
He runs great routes because he's not the fastest guy, but Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And he has that go get it attitude. He's not gonna let you. He's not gonna let you do nothing from getting him that ball. And that's my issue with Kyle Pitts. That's
you know what? I want you. You've been wanting to do this shit. Because I do be wanting you to hold some of these players accountable. Y'all had a bad loss, and I want you to hold some of these motherfuckers accountable. It looks like Kyle Pitts is on your radar. Go ahead. What's his stats for the season? No, we're going to look up stats too. Fuck this shit. What's his stats?
All right, good.
Because you said about Drake London had a good game, and I gotta know what's happening with my boy Mr. Pitts, man. So let me go here, pull up receivers. Ooh, Keenan Allen having a great season. All
right, so on the season right now,
who the fuck is Puka, not Kua? This Rams receiver, he's second.
Oh, you not hit the Puka Nakua?
No, I'm not.
Bro, all right. So, one, Buddy catches everything. He's like the second coming of Cooper Kupp.
Cooper Kupp is well.
But that's what I'm saying. He doesn't drop nothing. People, they're mad at him because he doesn't get the yards after catch.
Yeah, but
it doesn't matter about that. It does not matter. If he's catching... Yeah,
not every
anything 10, 15, 20 yards, it's automatic for him.
Wow. As a rookie?
As a do you see how many catches he got? I think he leads the league in catches.
No, he's only second to Keenan Allen, but that's crazy because Keenan's been doing it for years. He's 30 fucking receptions. He's number 2 in the NFL in receptions. Who?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Who?
He got more receptions than Kyle Pitts got targets.
No, he got more receptions than everybody but Keenan Allen.
But that's
everybody, bro. By everybody. He's got more than Justin Jefferson, Devontae Adams, Stephon Diggs, Tyreek Hill, everybody.
Because Matthew Stafford, that's his safety blanket.
True.
He don't have Cooper Kupp.
Right.
Tutu Atwell, he's the deep threat.
Okay.
I don't even know who the fuck they tight end is. Tyler Higbee, I believe.
I thought it was Higbee. I think it is Higbee.
It's
not saying much. Yeah, it's not saying much, but I think it is Higbee still because I knew it was something like that. I was going to say Ogletree, but I knew it was something like that. Yeah.
So Puka, he came in
having a great season.
Now I don't want to be wrong on record, but I believe that he's the nephew of Dana White from the UFC or Joe Rogan, one of the two.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Because I seen the video when he called him on FaceTime. They was doing the whole who's the most famous person in your phone.
Oh.
And he was like, "This is my uncle," and he called him, FaceTimed him, kept calling him uncle and everything. So I don't know if it's for a fact,
Yeah.
but yeah, but yeah, Puka, he's a he's a possession receiver.
Yeah.
Like,
And it's space
and
for possession receivers. That, you know, that's also what Cortland Sutton is. He's a possession dude, but he was making some plays. Cortland Sutton's
yeah,
not a burner. He's
so
not a
if you
burner.
give Puka that type of leeway that Cortland had this past weekend,
Yeah.
I believe he can do the same type of shit. It's just whenever he catches the ball, is a person right there on him.
Gotcha.
So it's usually just the possession, but it's always for a first down, 15 yards, 20 yards here. So yeah, I don't I don't put rookie of the year past him. Like if he keep doing the shit that he's doing, offensive rookie, I don't put it
It's
past
gonna
him.
be rough. You know another rookie that's having a good season.
Tank Dell.
Yep. How the fuck did you know I was looking at him? How, nigga? Yo, I'm looking right there. You can't see my screen. Tank
I
Dell
can't see your
having a
screen.
great season. What is
Cause
this?
that's my man. Like that's
Oh,
my
and
man.
Stroud was cooking this past weekend too. Stroud
Yes,
was
he
actually
was.
cooking.
Yes.
Stroud was finally cooking. He had a good game. I said, yeah.
Like, hey, Stroud having a quiet season. Don't
Quiet
sleep
season,
on him. He
yeah,
having
yeah.
a quiet season.
Yeah, man.
Like, but yeah, Tank Dell, he's showing that he's really him. Like he he can be that Tyreek Hill type. He just doesn't have that muscle that Tyreek Hill has.
He don't got that speed.
Like it's
No one got that speed, bro. That's that speed.
nah,
Tyreek
Tank
got 14. He don't. He
Tank
not
got
a
some
14.
speed on him.
Yeah, he got that speed.
Yeah,
He don't got that speed.
nah,
Listen,
he don't
you-
have.
I'm gonna
Nah,
tell
I'm not
you.
saying he got his speed.
I'm gonna tell you, yeah, A-Chain got that speed. That's about it. That's about it. A-Chain cooks.
Jalen Hyatt got that speed.
No, bro. Nah, bro.
Jalen
Nah.
Hyatt got.
I'm gonna tell you the speed. I'm gonna tell you the speed that Jalen Hyatt got. It's two different types of speed.
Nah.
Hold on, let me get this dude off.
Good.
Fuck
Good.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna tell you real quick. Hold on, cook this nigga real quick. He thought it was. Kill this nigga real quick. Fuck around, dirty bitch. Okay, all right. Jalen Hyatt is more of a long strider. I feel that A-Chain and Tyreek Hill, they've got short shutter speed. So it's two different types of speeds. Right?
Yeah, it is.
So that's what I'm trying to say is,
It's immediate speed and long stride. Yeah.
yeah.
You're completely
So
right.
Hyatt for the long bombs, and it sucks because our quarterback always throws it short, noodle ass arm. But that's Hyatt. If Hyatt would like drafted by like Kansas City or Buffalo, where you got Josh Allen can just throw the ball deep, and Hyatt can get under it. But Tyreek, you can give him a 5-yard crosser, and he takes it 80. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Hyatt can do that. Yes.
All right, wait. Hell no.
What you mean, bro?
Hell no.
Listen,
Bro,
you
alright.
think
No,
Hyatt
no.
can do the crosser that Tyreek Hill can?
Yes.
All right, man.
Yes. No, I just hit me. Like
I'm listening to you. You know it's
I'ma
two different
just go-
speeds.
I do. I honestly do. Yes, it is two
I'm with
different
you.
speeds.
Okay, just saying. Hyatt, now, I'm with you. Hyatt is faster than his 4.4 that he ran in the combine. Maybe that was a bad day.
Way
Maybe he had
faster.
shit tweaked. He's faster than that. But,
Like,
listen, Tyreek can do the long bomb. Tyreek can do the 8 and the button hook. Hyatt, nah, he ain't doing that yet.
I mean, that's because Hyatt is bigger. Like, I that low center of gravity shit that they be saying with short people, that
It
shit really
works. No, yeah,
is.
yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah,
You know all
yeah.
about it. Yeah.
So Tyreek's his quickness is faster than
Yes, he has higher
the
quickness than Hyatt. Hyatt
yeah,
is like a long strider.
but
Oh, and
you
he got some
get
ups. He do got some ups. We saw the catch he did. He do got some ups. Thank God he does got some ups. But
like,
that
but that's
quick,
what I'm
that
saying.
quick
Like,
sudden burst, nah, that's not there with Hyatt. It takes him a couple steps. Takes him a couple steps.
I'm gonna just go back off of that one route I seen him run in
Preseason.
the off season. Not in the off season.
Okay.
When he was in practice with y'all.
Yeah,
And he got up to what, 22, almost 23 miles per hour?
yeah. No, it was like 23.8. It was almost 24. It was crazy. It was something
Yeah,
nasty.
so
Long strider though. Yes.
but but no, like that was a long ass route too. So it's not like he got to that point at the end, like he was running that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like he got to that 23, 24, almost 25 mark at the end or like in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Like he held that for a nice second
Mm-hmm.
as he was running that route. And if he had more space, he probably wouldn't have let up. But at the same time, yes, Tyreek, he has that quickness because he's built different. Like that man, he's just different. I'm sorry. Like
He is different. Yeah, I'm with you. He's
Like-
different.
like buddy, I don't know. Like
put it like
I
this.
personally, I
Listen,
don't want to like him, but I don't have no choice but to
A-Chain
respect
could do more things like Tyreek than fucking Jalen Hyatt right now. And A-Chain's faster. So I'm just gonna put that there.
Yeah.
I've seen him do it
because he's
because
stronger.
two of those touchdowns was receiving touchdowns. So I was like, holy
Yeah.
fuck. Like
He has that
Moistert had the
quickness,
4
but at
rushing
the same
touchdowns.
time- Yeah, he-
A-Chain was doing it on receiving and rushing. I was like,
and he got power with it too.
yeah, underrated power. I feel Jimbo did not use him well, or use him enough at Texas A&M. For you running 4.2 and you legit a football player, because you know you get them track stars that sometimes they try for the team, they make it because they're track stars.
But now, like
No.
he's a real life baller.
Chain's actually a track star with football acumen. Why wasn't he your sole focus at Texas A&M? They lost like 5
Why
games
was he
last
drafted
season.
so low? Like,
Listen, because Texas A&M didn't use him.
like
From day one, they knew, yo, he runs 4.2 like 5. This nigga is fast. Texas A&M didn't use him, bro. But you know who gonna use him? Mike McDaniel.
hell yeah, we gonna
They got
use
like
him
4
and
or
his
5
4.2
dudes that
speed.
because Moistart's fast too. So it's like, damn. And now Moistart had his injury, but before Moistart had the injury, Moistart was 4.3.
Yeah,
Legit.
But the injuries was always his problem. So if he could stay
It's no
healthy,
problem. But
But
hey,
him
he showed
rotating
yesterday.
in and
He
out.
showed last week though. He ain't fall down that far.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like knowing that you can rotate with somebody and the offense not miss a beat,
Yep.
like that's a plus in most, if not all players' books for real.
Yeah, man.
So, I mean, shit. Shout out to them. Fuck that.
Big shout out.
Like,
Big shout out. Miami gonna be cooking longest too and stay healthy. You seen it.
Yeah,
You seen it.
yeah.
If he stay healthy, like you got Hill on a mission. You know Waddle gonna do his due dirt. Now you got Moisture and you got A-Chain.
And they don't even use a tight end.
And you got Robbie chosen as your third receiver. Like he was Carolina's like low key number 1.
Yeah.
You
Nah,
gotta
ain't no
think about
low-key.
that too.
He was like he was their
You
number
got
one.
chosen as your third. Like he creeping in the slot. Whoa. That's a nasty squad, bro.
And they
then now
still
you
got
got
Mike
defense.
Gesicki.
Yeah, and you got Gesicki, who's a quality tight end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Tua stay healthy, they stacked, bro.
Yeah.
Plus, Tua go down, you got Teddy Two Gloves who can win you a game or two.
Don't they got Mike White too?
They got Mike White as the third. The Dolphins did it smart. Because look, Tua's a liability if you go down, but even your backup got a backup. The Dolphins did it smart. We seen Teddy Bridgewater win games. We seen Mike White win games. We don't want to go down to who to do name Streeter. We don't want to go through Streeter again. So let's get two quality backups just in case two will get a career-ending injury. We still gonna cook because we got Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Mike Gesicki, motherfucking Robbie Chosen, motherfucking Devin Achane, and we got motherfucking Raheem Mostert. Fuck. Squad.
They got another running back too. I can't think of his name, man.
Yeah,
it's somebody else.
They got a squad, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Miami got a squad. They could win their division. And no one would have said that because we know Buffalo's nice. They could win their division. Two will stay healthy. Hey. Hey.
Two are more of a bet than Josh Allen at this point because Josh Allen be doing some dickhead shit.
Dumb shit, bro. He doing some dumb shit.
He be doing some dickhead shit.
Why? He be doing dumb shit when you got Gabe motherfucking right there and you got Stephon Diggs. You got Gabe and Stephon. You don't got to do dumb shit.
I think Stephon gave up on him.
Fuck you doing?
I think Stephon gave up on him, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like I honestly think Stephon,
he got a good squad too. It's weird though. It's weird because you got a good squad. Like you don't.
But you gotta think about it. How many times he been right there?
He be reckless. He be reckless for no reason.
Like, but how many times that team been right there and then lost to goddamn Kansas City?
Yeah.
Like, he tired of that shit, bro. And then now he see Josh Allen doing even more dumb shit this year. Like, he did dumb shit last year, but, like, he got away with it. Yeah. But this year, like, he doubled up on the dumb shit. You can't double up on the dumb shit. Like, you supposed to backtrack on that shit a little bit. Nah, like, he's like, okay, I'm going to just throw this shit. Somebody out there. And nobody be out there.
All right, so let's do this shit. I'm pulling up the schedule right here. We gonna go through the schedule for week 3. Should have did this for college too, but we'll definitely do it for the NFL. Because we do got to talk about that UFC Colorado game. You know that's gonna be crazy.
Oh my lord!
This nigga right. Okay, all right. So we got the Lions and Packers coming up in 2 days. Who you got? Both teams are 2-1, and it's at Green Bay. At Green Bay.
I'm going to still take Detroit.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Detroit.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Detroit.
The defense catching up with the offense, that's crazy. And you know they're going to play with heart. So, yeah, I'm definitely going with Detroit. That's us 8:15 on Thursday. Hey, Packers lose. It's not that bad. They still 2-2. I had them winning like 4 games this season, so they showing that they actually a good squad. And Jordan Love made some plays last week too, by the way. He was actually doing good. You got the annual fight. You got the annual London game. Your Jaguars, the London squad, and they going to play y'all. So you know I'm going with the Jaguars. The London Jaguars, baby. I got them. I got the Jaguars winning that one, bro, in a close game. But they went over there for some reason. I don't understand what's happening. Every season they over there, they actually got a winning record over there than they actually have at home in their own stadium. It's wild. So go ahead. Who you got? You got the Cardinals bouncing back?
Like Jacksonville, they desperate right now.
Yeah.
They desperate.
I'm thinking they pull a game out. I think it's gonna be a 2-point game.
But
2 points.
No. Nah, because Arthur Smith gonna get back to the running game, and they can't nobody stop it. So, hey, we got away from the run game last week, and we seen what happened.
I'm trying to tell you, you got to understand. Just because y'all got a good running game doesn't mean y'all the type of team that's gonna get away from it.
Like,
I'm trying to tell you, but y'all can get away from it. It happened last week.
Yeah, I mean,
the blueprint's there.
Yeah, we can.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all can get away from doing it, even though we know y'all one of the best running teams. That don't mean it's gonna work every week.
Bro,
and
if Arthur Smith has Desmond Ridder throw for 38 times, 2 times
it's
in a row,
happen.
Like back-to-back whips, like no. He has not been throwing 38 times a game.
Listen to what I'm
No,
trying to
he
tell
has
you.
not. No,
Listen,
he has
what
not.
I'm trying to tell you is, so when it does happen, I want you to come back on here and I want you to give me my flowers. All I want is my
I will.
flowers. I like
I will.
roses. You
I
know what I'm
will.
saying? I want my flowers. I want them fresh. I don't want no fucking
I can
no.
I can see where you're coming from because
Yeah, and they're
the
used to.
secondary is suspect.
The
Like,
Jaguars are also used to running over there. Calvin Ridley's playing great this season. It's a revenge game for him also. You gotta factor in some of these things, bro.
AJ Terrell is locked in on that nigga. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I know you never give him credit. I know you never give him credit because you was blown that he did the dumb shit that got him suspended for the whole
No,
season.
no.
Bro.
I pause.
Come
Pause
on,
right
bro.
there.
He's been cooking this season.
No.
You haven't given him no flowers.
I've since he's been back, I've been rooting for Calvin Ridley. Don't get me wrong. And there's only one reason though. Because as long as he plays good, I know he's going to end
Lord,
up getting that second
There you
contract
go.
and we get that
Other
second
than that,
round
you
pick.
hate the nigga.
But-
Other than that,
but
you hate the
no,
nigga.
But no.
Why?
I respect him though because I see his game. Like, buddy, he's up this game for real. Like his route run is
It's better.
impeccable.
You noticed,
It's
right?
impeccable.
He was
Like,
not
it's
running routes like that in Atlanta.
impeccable.
I don't know what the fuck, but he was
Like,
running some
he
better
came
routes.
back and he's showing all of them DBs in Jacksonville. He showed all of them in the offseason.
He should have been showing this from day one because he comes from a blue chip program. But I don't know
And
what
he's
the fuck
older.
it was.
Like he's older too.
You're right. He is older.
Like he's older too, so he should have been showing this one. But he did though. It was just he was overshadowed by Julio.
You're gonna be overshadowed by Julio. Hey,
I think everybody's
hey,
gonna be overshadowed by
You
Julio.
think Julio gets in?
No.
You don't think he gets into the hall? You think it was like just very good?
He was just very good. The touchdowns don't. The touchdowns matter, and his touchdown
It's gonna be
to
low.
yard ratio, is really low.
I think he got the yards though, bro. I think he's got.
He
the
has
yards.
the yards. He has all of the highlights. He has all of that. He just doesn't have the touchdowns to match that. He don't have the touchdowns to match that career.
Interesting. I'm thinking this. I'm thinking he gets in no later than
The second,
year 10.
he'll get in maybe like the second
No,
go round, maybe the
no.
third.
I'm thinking like 5th, 6th, 7th down the line. But once he's all done and done, I think people gonna look back and say, okay, was he one of the best receivers in the NFL during his time? And people gonna say,
Yeah, then at that point,
yes.
yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're gonna look back at
Yeah.
who was his peers. The Mike Evans. Mike Evans is damn near first ballot. Mike Evans got crazy numbers. If you look at his shit, crazy numbers. So Mike's getting it. Holy shit, there's a whole squad here. God damn. His name is Tryhard. Yeah, that was bad. I just got butt fucked in World of Warcraft. That was bad. Anyway,
This nigga.
Mike Evans is getting in. And I'm thinking,
I say Roddy White gets in before Julio.
nah. No.
Shit.
I think Julio had better peaks than Roddy. I think Roddy was nice and serviceable. I think Julio gets in before Roddy. Yeah. When you look back at it, you gotta look at what Julio did for your squad. It's your squad.
I know what Julio did for my squad. I know what
You
Roddy
understand?
did too.
Nah.
Roddy
See,
had the
Roddy was
touchdowns.
never.
Roddy,
Listen,
yeah.
here's what I'm trying to tell you. I know you're comparing them both.
Roddy never got the respect.
Respect is another thing that gets you in the hall. That's why that bullshit. What was his name? Not Gale Sayers. Lynn Swann is in the Hall of Fame. Respect. Lynn Swann's numbers are terrible compared to other receivers in the hall. But he got in because he was a part of that fucking Pittsburgh dudes that won 4 Super Bowls. He was a key part of that squad. But as far as his numbers, nigga, there's receivers right now that got better numbers. Art Monk is not in the hall. Art Monk was a stud for the bullshit Redskins back in the day. But yet Lynn Swann's in. Art Monk's numbers are better. Come on, you gonna look at it like that. Was Julio a top 3 receiver during his prime? Yes. Was Roddy White ever a top 3 receiver in the NFL? No. But Julio was. That's what I'm trying to. You got to look at it from that perspective. Who were the top 3 receivers during his prime? Julio was at the minimum third. Roddy was never. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. Julio was one of them ones.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
so that gets you in the hall. One of them ones. Was Calvin Johnson ever on a winning squad? Nope. He was a part of that 0-16 squad. Is he going to the hall one day? Yes.
No.
Because Calvin was one of them ones.
All right, so now would you believe me if I said Julio and Roddy for their careers had the same amount of touchdowns?
I can say that. Yeah. Look, Roddy was a dog. What you
Like,
mean?
it did.
Roddy was
There's
a
only
dog.
like,
Roddy was a dog.
but that's what I'm saying. So like, it was only Julio has the yards, like you said.
Yeah.
He got 3,000 more yards.
Hey, you can't sleep
And
on 3,000 more yards, bro.
no, you can't.
You
That's what I'm saying. You can't. You can't. You cannot do that at
can't
all.
sleep on that. That's a lot, bro.
You cannot. But there's 63 touchdowns. Because 63 touchdowns and 10,000 yards, that sounds like, okay, that's a
That's
solid
Hall
ass
of Fame
career.
numbers.
But 13, almost 14,000 yards and 63 touchdowns?
Yeah. Wait. Say it again. You said Julio has 1,600, or is that he's at 10,000?
Julio has 13,629 yards.
13. You know that's Hall of Fame, bro. 13,000 yards. That's right there. That's Hall of Fame.
And 63 touchdowns on 903 receptions.
Okay. Yeah.
Roddy got.
Yeah. Is Roddy past 10,000?
Yeah.
Okay.
He got.
That's good. Okay. He's past 10. That's good.
10,863 yards off of 808 catches for 63 touchdowns.
I see what you're saying. Roddy's at 63 and he's got 10,000 yards. Maybe one day, but I'm going to say this. And there's no hate to Roddy. He was never top 5 in his position. Now, the reason why I brought up Lynn Swann is Lynn Swann got in for the people that was around him. Like he had everyone else was a Hall of Famer. But look up Lynn Swann's numbers. Pedestrian, bro. I think he's like, if you look at, matter of fact, let me just type his shit in. I think he's like at 7,000 yards. It's something crazy. That's like, what the?
If he had 7,000, he got in. Yeah, that's all off of his name and the team that he played for.
Yeah.
Cause ain't no goddamn way.
Crazy, bro. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Cause ain't no goddamn way. Cause if you put me behind Philly line right now, I can get you 7,000 yards.
All right. You want to know his stats is worse than what I said. And Lynn Swann's in the Hall of Fame. Lynn Swann. Let me just go in here because. Oh yeah, matter of fact, they got them stats on the Pro Football Hall of Fame website. That's crazy, and it's bad, bro. Oh my god. Okay, you ready? 5,400 yards, 336 receptions, played 9 seasons, 4-time Super Bowl champion. That's why he's in the Hall, and only 51 touchdowns. He's worse than both the receivers we were talking about. But 4-time Super Bowl champ. He was class of 2001. It took him a while to get in because he was played on the Steelers in the 70s when they had the steel curtain. They had Green, Terry Bradshaw was the quarterback. They had studs all over. Night Train Lane. It was crazy fucking squad. But yeah, Lynn Swann has 5,000 yards. That pisses me off because Sterling Sharp has better numbers, and Sterling Sharp's not in the Hall of Fame yet. That's wild.
Bro, Devontae Adams got better numbers than that, and he's still playing.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of dudes that's got way better numbers than that. That's still playing a lot. There's a lot of dudes that are just basic receivers that's got that. Odell has better numbers than this. Odell was injured for like 2 or 3 seasons. Odell's got way better numbers than this. right now.
If that's all it takes to get in the Hall of Fame,
It don't.
he could have made it
This
to
is
the
an
Hall of Fame.
outlier because he's a 4-time Super Bowl champion. It was a lot of politics.
That's what it is.
Yeah, it was a lot of politics.
That's
what I'm trying to tell
is.
you. Yeah, it's a lot of politicking because there's no fucking way. Everyone
no
talks about
goddamn
this.
way.
It was like, Lynn Swann's, look at his numbers. What the fuck was this? Yeah.
Like, he had some highlight plays. That one big highlight play that he made.
Yeah.
When he got that, ain't no god.
Yeah, man. Only 9 seasons too. It's pedestrian. This shit.
But still, like 9 seasons. Like, what year is Devontae in?
I think 9 or 8 or 9, right? Yeah, because he came out the same year as Derek Carr. They both played at Fresno. I think it's 9.
He in year 10. He came out in 2014.
Okay. Going into the 10th year, yeah. So 9 completed seasons. They got way more, yeah. Yeah.
Bro, like,
yeah,
even without the stats,
we said 7,000. He's really at 5,004. He didn't even eclipse 5,500 yards. That's wild. You can do that now in probably your year 5, going into year 5.
Yeah, that's
these numbers.
I know DK Metcalf did it.
Yeah.
Like,
Jay Jettis already has 5,000, if I'm not mistaken.
And he need to get a second contract yet.
Nope.
Like,
I'm trying to say, nope.
Bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, Jay Jettis already has that. Yeah, man. So those were low joints. So that's what I'm trying to tell. Like people, it was also people that prevented T.O. from going in from first ballot. And
T.O. should have been
T.O.'s
first ballot.
number 3 in receiving. Like, there's no fucking way he shouldn't have been first ballot. But people didn't like T.O. because of his attitude, and it was like, nah, you not going in first ballot. He's got first ballot numbers, by the way. He's number 2 in touchdowns. He's over Randy Moss, by the way. Randy Moss is 3rd in touchdowns. T.O.'s 2. Like, what are you talking about?
If Lynn Swann got in, David Boston should have been considered.
Oh, yeah. Roy's Boston, definitely. There's so many other receivers. Like I said, Art Monk. I knew when I was young, watching the Skins, that Art Monk was a player. And that was a little bit before your time. But Art Monk was a player. How the fuck is he not in the Hall of Fame? Irving Fryer, like I mentioned with Philly. I'm talking about old school dudes that were beasts in their day, and they're not.
I give you another one, Jesse Tuggle. Not just because he played for the Falcons. No, he's the reason I became a Falcons fan.
I didn't know that. I thought it was Mike Vick.
Fuck no, I was a fan before Vic even got there. Like,
I didn't know that.
Like, nah.
I thought it was that bullshit, man. 2004, the fuck ass nigga Vic.
No, I was just beating your ass with Vic. No. Like, nah, like, I seen Jesse Tuggle play at linebacker, and he was just crushing shit.
Yeah.
Like, he was really, like, just running through shit and crushing niggas. And I was like, bro.
I never knew it was.
And then I seen the colors, and I was like, I love them colors.
True.
And it was like, it clicked.
Yeah.
And then ever since then, it was like, it went from player to player. It went from Jesse Tuggle. I fuck with Tim Dwight.
Oh, you remember the Tim Dwight days? And he was nasty.
Come on, man.
People be forgetting about the Tim Dwight days. I'm glad you brought that name up.
Come on, man.
Hey, yo, that white boy could play. Tim Dwight, he was a player, bro.
He was taking them bitches back.
People forget about the Tim Dwight days. I ain't heard his name since the last time we played Madden. I'm glad you mentioned Tim Dwight. That's an underrated dude. Underrated player. Underrated
motherfucking Ray Buchanan, Ashley Ambrose, cornerback
that was your team. Buchanan. Buchanan was right there.
Come on, man.
You had a couple of jailbirds on your squad, because I used to call Buchanan a jailbird myself. Yeah,
he was.
You had a couple of dudes. That's true Falcon shit right there, man.
Like most niggas, they gonna say, "Oh, Jamal Anderson." Nah, fuck that. Like, nah, fuck him. Like, yeah, he was the face of this team, but nah, like.
He was doing the dirty.
But it was them other niggas, man. Patrick Herney, fucking Brady Smith. Like, come on,
got your boys. Big Algie Crumpler. See, niggas underrated.
Niggas not hip. They ain't know that was
look,
Vic
this is what I'm
favorite
trying to
target.
tell you, bro. That's another thing is a lot of people hate on Vic for accuracy, right? Because he had the arm talent in the world, but he would always find Crumpler. So I was like, he's got to have some type of arm talent and accuracy because Crumpler was eating. Like Crumpler made the Pro Bowl when Vic was there. Like
And
that's
Crumpler
hard to
wasn't
do,
that
bro.
athletic tight end that would burn you.
No, he wasn't a burner.
No, he was a fat
thick.
dude.
Yeah, he was a big.
Like he
big
was
dude.
a big dude. Like he
Yeah,
was a
he
fat
big
dude. Like
yeah.
and he just kept getting open.
Hey, Vic made him a Pro Bowler. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Crumpler was in the Pro Bowl. I remember those days. From your offense, it was Vic and Crumpler right there. So, but yeah, man.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's finish going through the schedule and then we can get out of here, man. Because I didn't want to take you too long. I know it's about to be 10 o'clock.
Nah, I had to stretch my damn knee. These badass knees.
Badass knees. Okay, so we split on the Jaguars Falcons game. I'm thinking the Jaguars might get that. They need it, and plus they playing at home in London. Dolphins Bills. I think this, and it's weird. This should be game of the week. This should have been the Monday night game, or at least the Sunday night football game. I have no idea why that's the 1 o'clock game. They should start flexing these great games out early. Dolphins Bills is probably gonna be the game of the week. Who you got? The Dolphins are undefeated. Bills are 2-1.
Dolphins.
I think everyone's gonna pick Dolphins because of what they did, but the Dolphins are not gonna stay undefeated. I'm thinking the Bills, if they're hungry, they get the upset. If they're hungry, yeah. Okay.
I would agree with you,
shit.
but Josh, he been doing some dumb shit.
All right, so you got not the Ravens. Sorry, let me go up. This is the Rico special. You got the Vikings at 0-3 playing the Panthers at 0-3. Who do you got? It's funny as shit. The Vikings are 0-3. What the fuck happened?
Everything in me want to take the Vikings because of Jay Jettis, but I got a feeling he giving up on it.
Yeah. Who you picking?
But I'm gonna go with the Vikings.
Yeah, I'm gonna go opposite. I'm actually thinking the Panthers get their first victory. I think the Vikings are done. I'm thinking they're tanking. I'm thinking they're trying to get some people fired. I'm glad the Panthers getting their first victory. Yeah. And I'm thinking it's going to be ownership of the GM because how you struggling running the ball and you let Cook walk. You dumb motherfuckers. We always said that. You let him fucking walk. You let him walk. You didn't get no assets. Besides
you
a
didn't trade
compensatory
him.
pick. You dumb fuck. Panthers. Fuck the Vikings, bro. Like, the team got so much talent. Harrison Smith just wasting away. Jay Jettis wasting away.
His whole career, bro.
He's great.
So
I love Harrison Smith. He
Harrison.
makes plays. What are we doing?
Like, bro,
Vikings,
like
bro. They stupid, bro.
he's such a playmaker, and he just wasted away on that defense.
On that stupid ass defense. It's so stupid, bro. Yeah, I'm with you, bro. Like, he need to be getting the fuck up out of there. Wow. This is a terrible week. You got two matchups versus 0-3 teams. Two. I don't get it. All right. The next 0-3 matchup is the Broncos versus the Bears. Who you got? That's wild. Broncos Bears.
That's gonna fuck around and be a tie.
Nah, I got the Bears getting the victory. I know you have no faith in Fields. I'm thinking if they run the ball though, I'm thinking don't throw it, just run it. I'm thinking.
I mean, you can say that. You can say the same thing about the Broncos.
Broncos shouldn't be 0-3. That is weird. You got I think KJ Hamler, you got Jerry Jeudy, you got Cortland Sutton, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you got Javonte Williams back at running back.
Yeah, bro. It's no way the Broncos should be 0-3, but yeah, if they're gonna be 0-3, then fuck it, I'm going with the Bears. Just because they're underachieving. At least the Bears, we know they're gonna be trash. The Broncos, no reason. You got the better coach, you got the better quarterback. How the fuck are the Broncos gonna be doing Bronco shit? They should win the game, by the way. Broncos should win. I'm on record. This our podcast I recorded. Broncos should definitely win the game. There's no way you should be losing to the Bears. But watch the Broncos lose to the Bears.
The Broncos' downfall
Watch them
started when
lose.
they that shit started when Von Miller left.
Ooh, yep. I'm with you on that, bro. Watch. It's gonna be an upset, and that's gonna be the one that happens. All right. We're getting back to some of the good games. 2-1 Ravens versus 2-1 Browns. NFC North battle. I was about to say NFC Central, my old ass. But yeah, NFC North battle.
This nigga said Central.
Yeah, right. That's way back in the day. I'm old. But yeah. AFC North, Ravens, Browns. Who you got? Oh, I'll just say this real quick. Finally, your boy Massage Watson finally had a good game. He was finding his players. He found Donovan Peoples-Jones. Finally found Amari Cooper. But yeah, who you got?
I'm gonna take the Ravens.
Me too. I think the Ravens, they lost the heartbreaker to the Colts, which they shouldn't have done, but that was the defense. Allowing them to get in, allowing Minshew to cook. It wasn't Lamar Jackson's fault. But I'm thinking they're going to be pissed off because they lost to an inferior team and they're not going to lose to the Browns. So I got the Ravens winning that. Okay. Steelers 2-1 versus the Texans at Texans. So they're going to be in Houston. Oh, Kevin just moved to Houston today, matter of fact. Yeah.
Shout out to Kevin, man.
Shout out to Kevin, man. So I'm going to definitely use that as an excuse to visit and visit Nate Palmer's mom. I'm visiting you, Keith. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to use that as an opportunity to see her again. Got to get this track star daughter made. Anyway, so who do you have? Yeah, I'm a fool. It's on camera, though. Fuck it. Steelers, Texans.
I'm gonna take the Steelers because I like their defense against that offense better than like.
Right. Yeah, I'm with you. Now I was gonna go with that one too. TJ Watt's playing out of his mind. He's having a great season. So yeah, I'm gonna go with especially if Tunsil's out. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Steelers. All right, you got the 1-2 Rams versus the 2-1 Colts at Indianapolis. So they playing in the dome. Who you got? Rams, Colts. Got your boy.
I'm gonna take the Colts. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Colts.
I'm gonna take the Colts too. The Rams, they're playing with some heart. But I like the Colts, man. I like the Colts. I think they can go on a win a little win streak here.
Yeah, and they just got their cornerback Juju Brents back too. So as soon as he came back, he made an impact. Rookie cornerback. So
yeah. All right, cool. So we both taking Colts. All right, you got the Buccaneers at the Saints. NFC South battle. I know the two of your hated teams. Both teams are 2-1. Both teams coming off losses. Buccaneers lost to the Eagles. And the Saints lost too. Saints should have won that game though. What the fuck you mean? But anyway, yeah, and they play.
I'm gonna take the Buccaneers. I'm taking the Buccaneers off Bucks.
I'm gonna go with the Saints only because I think the most dynamic player on the field is gonna be Chris Olave. Chris, he had 80 yards last week. This past week he had 100. I think he's a game breaker, and I'm thinking
Jameis starting.
Or Jameis Winston, whoever can get him the ball. Yeah. I think they're doing what the Jets can't do. They both got Ohio State stud number one receivers. One quarterback can get them the ball, the other one can't. And we know one thing about Jameis is he can get you the ball. He was getting Kelvin Benjamin the ball. He was getting Rashad Green the ball at Florida State. He can definitely get Chris Olave the ball.
That's all he gonna be doing.
That's all
because they ain't got no run game.
Yeah, that's all you can do is throw it.
Like their running backs are hurt. Like Jamal Williams is hurt.
Yeah,
Kamara not playing.
Yeah.
So,
but who's the running back for fucking Tampa Bay? Like, do we care?
Rashad White.
Nope. Anyway, so give me the Saints. Give me the Saints. Give me the Saints, man. Fuck the Bucks. Anyway, but it's good that they got 2 wins. I wouldn't have called that. I'm going with the Saints on this one. Plus, the Saints at home. I'm going to give them the home field advantage. Yeah, Saints. All right. It's a lot of 1 o'clock games. The next 1 o'clock game, I think we all going with the Eagles on this one. But Redskins or Commanders at the Eagles, at Eagles. Now, the one thing I would say is The Commanders did win in Philly last season, and they actually was the first team to beat Philly.
Good.
Do I think that's going to happen this year? No, I think the Philly
Nope.
gets them back because they won last year. They're not going to come into that thing sleepwalking, and they're going to actually put them where they need to be, which is in the dirt. So I'm going to go with Philly to go 4-0 against the Commanders. Yeah.
Who is you?
Same thing? Okay, cool. Moving on. Battle of underachieving squads. You got the 1-2 Bengals versus the Tennessee Titans. Tennessee Titans are at home. And Tennessee's
I'm
also
taking the
1-2.
Bengals. I'm
Now,
taking the Bengals.
I think everyone picked the Bengals to win all their games this season, and yet here they are at 1-2. So I'm going to say this. The Bengals should win, but it wouldn't surprise me now that I've seen the Bengals lose 2 weeks here that they could lose. So I'm going to go with Tennessee getting the upset until the Bengals prove me wrong. Yeah. I'm going to go with that.
Okay.
Bengals
That's a
should
hot
win, though.
take.
Yeah, Bengals shouldn't be fucking 1-2, and they know it. Like, of
Hell
course,
no.
they not gonna put it on the players that
But
need to be
just-
put on. You can't be a fucking Super Bowl champion, a Super Bowl bound team. Like it's like one of like 7 teams that you say, you know what, I could see them in the Super Bowl. The Bengals are one of them. How the fuck you lose 2 games out of 3? How? Nah. They lost some stupid fucking games this year. Stupid games, bro. So if y'all gonna win, if y'all gonna lose stupid games, here's another one where you're supposed to win, but y'all may pull out and lose it. So prove me wrong, because there's no way Tennessee shouldn't have a win this season, yet they do. Tennessee shouldn't have a win. They're starting.
Arizona shouldn't have a win.
Yeah, man. Anyway, you're right. You're right about that too. All right, we get into the 4:00 games. You got the 1-2 Raiders, underachievers, against the 1-2 Chargers.
This
AFC
might be
West.
the game.
AFC
This might
West
be a
battle.
game.
I think it
I
is.
take the Chargers.
I'm going to take the Raiders. I'm thinking the Chargers are going to be blown as fuck because they lost Mike Williams, and you got Brandon Staley is a certified dickhead making dumbass fucking plays. Can't stand that coach. I think he's overrated. I got Jimmy G with his hoes winning.
Go ahead.
Yeah. We knew the Chargers got all the talent in the fucking world. What holds them back is their coach. And their coach cost them the game last week. So I'm going to do it again. I'm going to go with them losing because they lose enough that he gets fired. And then they can get a good coach in there. And then the Chargers, with the players we like a lot of their players, can do good things. The coach is holding them back. And he did it last season. Fuck Brandon Staley. He's trash. I'm on record saying this shit. He's garbage. He doesn't know how to coach. He's the type of person that's gonna put the blame on other people instead of himself. No, bitch.
Yeah.
You're the reason they lost. And now y'all injured. Give me the Raiders.
I can do it.
You know what I
Okay,
liked
dude.
about the Raiders? They're still running motherfucking our dog, Josh Jacobs. They still running him. Because you know he's the fucking leading rusher in the NFL last season. That's with your boy having a great season, by the way. You know who fucking led the NFL? Josh Jacobs. Run the nigga. Run him.
Yeah.
And they doing that. So I'm going to go with the Raiders in the upset. But the Chargers supposed to win. Chargers supposed to win all their games. The fuck you mean? You barely lose to Miami, which is respectable. That you losing that other game is preposterous. Fuck are you talking about? Anyway, give me the Raiders. All right. This is an upset. You got the Patriots at the Cowboys. It's a good game.
Give me the Patriots. Give me the Patriots.
Yeah. Now the Cowboys supposed to win this shit, but let the Cowboys be Cowboys. And I will say this: if the Cowboys can lose to the Cardinals, they can damn sure lose to the Patriots.
Yep.
Patriots a better team.
Mac Jones gonna carve their ass up without
I was saying, I was like, bro, I got Matthew Judon getting some sacks. So, like a sack, maybe a sack and a half. I got him being a disruptor a little bit. And if y'all can lose to Cardinals, Y'all can
The
definitely lose to
O-line
the Patriots. I'm
suspect,
not
that
putting it past the
secondary.
Patriots. Yeah, Remember, the Patriots got Jabril Peppers and as a safety. They got Gonzalez, who got his first pick last week.
We had
I'm
Kyle
telling you,
Duggar
bro.
at safety.
Yeah, Kyle Duggar.
Mm-hmm.
Patriots got a little nice defensive squad. So,
Mm-hmm.
Patriots, if the I'm only saying it because they lost to the Cardinals. If y'all bum asses lose to the Cardinals, how am I saying y'all can't lose to the Patriots? Patriots are way better squad. Let me get the Patriots. And the Cowboys prove me wrong, and which they should. They should. You niggas lost to the Cardinals, so you gets no bell. Give me Patriots in a close game. All right.
Mm-hmm.
The last game is those Cardinals that we were talking about. Cardinals at the 49ers. 49ers are 3-0.
49ers gonna wax their ass.
I'm going to say this. They're not going to wax them. I'm going to put it like this. It's going to be a sub 7-point game. So if the spread was 8, I would take the points. So I'm going to go with it being a close game within 7 points. The Niners should win. I think it's going to be close. And that's because the last 3 weeks, the Cardinals played with heart, which they shouldn't play with because they're a trash team.
They play with
but
heart.
they play hard, bro.
Dumbass
And they
team.
run the ball. Connor,
They play
resurgent
the
season.
NFC East.
That motherfucker runs.
That is not San Fran. They gonna beat they ass.
I don't think they're going to beat their ass. I think it's going to be a closer game than what you
Bro.
think. Thinking they're going to be a close game because I'm telling you, the Cardinals play hard.
CMC.
They got the stuff. I'm with you, bro. And I know the Niners will play. They're not going to play stupid. I'm thinking the Cardinals
they
are
gonna come in with
good.
that confidence, but they gonna
They're
realize
coming in with confidence, bro. Even if they didn't have confidence, they're coming in saying, you know what? We played the entire NFC East hard, all 3 games, and we beat the best team out of those 3. We can go toe to toe with the Niners because the Niners. Look, if you told me the Niners was playing the Cowboys in the NFC Championship game, would I be surprised? And I'd be like, nah. One of them had to knock off Philly, and the other team made it. Okay, it can happen. I wouldn't be surprised. Cardinals beat one of them niggas. So, are they gonna beat the Niners? Fuck no. Are they gonna be close? Yes. It's not gonna be a blowout. All right. So that's the last. That's wow. There's only 3 4 o'clock games, which is stupid. Put all them damn games at 1 o'clock. Anyway. Well, the Falcons game is not at 1 o'clock. It's at 9:30. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, that's in the morning. All right, and then we got the.
I'm gonna be up at the ass cracker down.
This was supposed to be a big game. You got the Sunday night game. You got the 2-1 Chiefs against the 1-2 Jets at the Jets. So they're playing in New Jersey.
Chiefs.
Yeah, we all got the Chiefs. There's no way the Jets win that game. It would have been tough even with Rodgers. It would have been a game though, because at least Rodgers knows how to fucking find Garrett Wilson. Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Zach Wilson, he just trying to find.
Not it.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's
He
happening.
don't even want the hoes. He want their mothers.
Yeah, the MILFs. Yeah, you're right about that. So yeah,
Good old
the Chiefs.
Stifler.
I got the Chiefs by at least 14. That's what he is, Stifler Wilson. That's what he remind me of. All right. So I'm hoping we're done with these primetime games because my team is trash. Anyway, the Monday night game is the Seahawks at New York. They did it again, Joe. They fucking did it again. This time they flipped it. So now they got the Jets at home on Sunday night. And then 24 hours later, the Giants are home playing the Seahawks.
And it's still fucked up weather.
Yeah, bro, this weather is trash. I got the Seahawks. What the fuck? I got the Seahawks, bro. The Giants have showed me nothing that shows me that they're going to take the Seahawks seriously. Until they do, I got the Seahawks. I got the Seahawks big. Go ahead.
I can agree with you. I'd take the
bro.
Seahawks.
Seahawks is nasty. You know they drafted very well, and they looking good. Geno's playing. Geno got studs around him all around. And
Yeah,
the underrated
and he's a leader.
Kenneth
He's a leader.
fucking Walker 3. Kenneth can fucking play, bro.
That nigga ain't underrated. That nigga is far from underrated.
You
He
don't
is
see him
him.
in the top 10 running back conversations. That's what I mean by underrated. He
Oh
plays like he's
nah,
top 10. You're not going to see him in any top 10 discussions. So,
yeah,
and that's what I
nah,
mean. But for that team, yes. They finally got
yeah.
a running game. You got 3 stud receivers. You got a great secondary. I like it. I like it. Yeah. Gino playing great. Earned his 3rd contract. Yeah. They beat us last season, and we're playing
Yeah.
worse. Give me Seattle. Got Seattle.
And I see their offensive line crushing that. Well, I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
say
yeah, yeah,
crushing
yeah, for
because
sure. Yeah, I got both lines crushing the Giants, John. I got both lines crushing the Giants. The Giants ain't doing what they need to do, and I feel they're not gonna fire Dayball because it's only his 2nd season and he won Coach of the Year in his 1st season. The scapegoat's gonna be the offensive coordinator, Mike Kafka. I'm thinking Kafka gonna have a roller coaster ride. The Giants keep losing. He's gonna be the one they let go. They might can do Wink because Wink was let go by Baltimore. Now I'm kind of seeing why. Because his blitzes don't have backup, and that's the thing. I was telling you when we were watching that game together, is he blitz, but he don't have exotic coverages to back that blitz up. So if the blitz don't get there, motherfuckers are wide open, like
yeah,
wide open. You gotta have coverage if you're gonna blitz like 7 or 8 guys. You can't just think the coverage is gonna get there because we're not getting sacks. Kayvon walked into that sack, or else he would still have 0. Kayvon's playing like he's bougie. Let's keep it a buck. Azeez
yeah.
Ojulari's
I,
injured. Still.
I've,
He's
I've
still
been
injured.
said that before he got drafted.
And then
I
Kayvon
said,
plays like he's Hollywood. It's like, nigga, he doesn't have that dog in him. He's playing way too upright, and it's not working. He walked into that sack. It wasn't a sack that he earned. No.
yeah.
Anyway,
I said this before Kayvon got drafted that
yeah,
he was
he
one
plays
down.
Hollywood, bruh. And you see
Yeah,
how Hutchinson plays like a dog.
yeah.
Kayvon don't do that. Kayvon's glitz and glam. Anyway, um, yeah. So that's what that is. So I mean, I'm thinking of Seattle. Seattle should come in and do work. Now, the only thing that's gonna knock Seattle is they gotta come. They gotta come to the East Coast to play again, and that may fuck them over as far as the mileage and coming off jet lag. That's the only thing that will
That,
help the Giants.
that and they gotta pay on y'all and fucked up ass field.
That's another thing too. But then again, the Giants got to play on that same field.
Y'all used to it.
Yeah,
Y'all already got
we
bad
lose to being
owners.
losers on that field. That's the thing. It's not a home field advantage, and that's when you go to Seattle, that's a home field advantage. When you go to Green Bay, that's a home field advantage. And like bad weather, Seattle it rains a lot, but they got the dome there. You go to Green Bay, those players know how to play in fucking freezing ass temperatures. It's a home field advantage. The Giants, we got trash weather in New Jersey, and we end up getting fucked in the ass at our own stadium. We have a better away record than we do the home game record. So
Cause y'all roommates at that stadium.
yeah,
That's not y'all home.
yeah,
Like
it's
y'all
partial.
roommates. Right?
You're right.
There's somebody else's name on that lease too.
You're right about that. So yeah, so I got Seattle in that game. I got the Giants going to 1-3. I'm thinking one of the coaches are going to be fired if we go like 1-5, 1-6. That's what I'm going to say. There's nothing going to happen with Dayball. Nothing going to happen with Joe Shane. But it's going to be one of those intermediate coaches that get fired. Yeah. All right, so that's that right there. We both got Seattle. Seattle should take care of business. Seattle's a playoff team, and they playing like it. And that's not even with Witherspoon like making like action plays, but you know him and Wooten studs. So yeah, they got a squad. I think Jamal Adams got injured though. I think he's out for the season again. But yeah,
This nigga always hurt.
he always injured. Yeah. But he still plays for him though. But yeah, he's out for the season. Yeah. Anyway, so I think that's the NFL joint. Well, we did cover everything. I think we both got USC playing against Colorado this week. I'm hoping it's a little bit more competitive, but not with that offensive line. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Your
knew
son,
Travis was
been
going to try
quiet
to play,
lately.
but I knew
That kind of
Dion wasn't
sucks.
going to let him play.
Yeah, it's cool. They play Stanford at the week after that, so I'm thinking that's gonna be the game where they bounce back as far as a victory.
Yeah.
As they should. Like I said, we only said 6 wins, so you know they play Arizona, they could win that. They could easily beat Stanford. If they play Cal is terrible, by the way. You know, they got boat raced by fucking Washington, so Cal should be an easy victory. And maybe if they put like a BYU or something like that or whatever, they'll win that game too. So yeah. Anyway, but definitely they're getting over 6 victories. I only really see them losing like 3. You know, that's about it. So a 9-3 record, people when people look back at it, because you know people hate Dion for racial reasons. People hate Dion because of braggadocio or the character that he is. But looking at the coach, a 9-3 season is excellent. Getting from a 1-11 season, but people gonna lose. They gonna move the goalpost, Joe, and that's the thing I hate.
Yeah,
A 9-3 season is
that's
amazing.
exactly what they gonna do. That's
Amazing
exactly what they
season.
gonna do.
You
Well,
know?
did he win the bowl game?
Yeah,
Well,
like
did
what
he
the
do
fuck?
this? Well, he
You
didn't do
understand
this.
that we
He
were
lost
1-11.
to this person.
Exactly. Like get the shit out of here. And people are rooting for their downfall for dumb reasons. You know what I mean? But anyway, but 9-3 is gonna be great. So if they lose to USC and they lose to another team and then they win the rest, excellent season. That's still a top 25 season at the end of the bowl season. I've seen 8-4 be ranked in the 25. So 9-3 is definitely in the top 25, and that's a nice bowl. That's like an Orange Bowl or some shit like that, or Alamo Bowl in San Antonio. Nice. Anyway, so that's my take. People losing sight of what they did already. You know what I mean? Yeah, they got those receivers are going to the fucking NFL. Like,
And
what's his
then they
name?
and then they just put
Horn.
what's his name, Komani McClain in the game.
They just
The
put
other
that,
cornerback.
yeah, and they
So
warming up their other running back, McCaskill, is finally getting in the
yeah,
game
that's what
too.
I'm saying. So
Yeah,
they got more playmakers
yeah,
coming. So
more playmakers coming. They rolling them out. You know what I mean? Yeah, people not thinking about
yeah.
that, but it's gonna be cool, bro. And then when Hunter gets back, he gonna be making plays. People gotta understand that first pick he made, only he's making that. I don't think no other college corner is making that play.
Because they wouldn't have rated the way he
They
rated.
wouldn't have read it. He baited him, and it was like, man, it's such a high IQ play, man.
Yes. And
That's not just
that right there
athleticism. That was
showed you
study.
that he was coached. He was
Yes,
coached the right way by
man,
somebody that
it was
knows.
such a great
They
pick. I said,
know.
man.
Like, yeah.
Oh, another player that's going to the NFL. Trevor Woods, 43. He knows how to get that play, that pick in the end zone. You know how many NFL teams need that? Oh, you can
A
read the
lot.
end zone and be our red zone
A
stallion.
lot.
A lot of people need that 43 right there and creeping in the cut. That's 2 end zone picks he has on a 3-game season. That's major. Because that's basically you taking points off the board.
And if I'm not mistaken, he was a holdover. So he came from
Yeah,
last
he's
year.
one of the like 4 or 5 player holdovers. They
I think
recognize,
it's
oh, you can actually play,
yeah.
and he's
Him and the
making
tight end.
plays. I
The
didn't know
tight
he was a
end
tight
was a
end.
hold. The tight end was a holdover too.
Oh yeah, Mikey. Hey, Mikey gonna make some money. He's a
Yeah.
little small for playing tight end. He's only 6'3", 215. That's really a big
He gonna
receiver.
put some weight on.
But yeah, you put the weight on and you get to like 228, 230. Oh yeah, you could play tight end.
Mm-hmm.
Shannon
Hell
Sharp
yeah.
played his whole season, his whole career. He was 6'2", 228. And yet he's a Hall of Fame tight end. So if you can run your routes, block very well, it don't matter the size you are. You can do it. Shannon Sharp, Uncle looks big now, but he's still 228. But his 228 looks massive. When he was going against those Memphis players, those basketball players, and I was like, yo, Uncle look big as fuck. Yeah, it's 228 though. You would think that's small, but it depends on how you got the muscle packed. Uncle, Uncle big dude.
Yeah, like he top heavy, so that shit.
He's top heavy. Like
Show.
all this is muscle. Yeah, so if Mikey can do that, he got space to be a mid-round pick because he's making some plays and he's making some wide open plays too. I was like, damn, he's wide open. So yeah, I like Mikey Harrison. I'm watching him, especially for him able to walk onto that squad. That's when you want to do it. That's when you want to do it. When the squad is down. That's what I was trying to do. I knew at Florida State That squad was down. They get beat down by Tim Tebow and that nasty Florida squad every year. You don't got no dogs on this squad like that. You don't got no dogs. You know what I'm saying? I'm being real with you. Who were the dogs? Ernie Sims?
Yeah.
Nigel Bradham? That's about it. Let's keep it at 1,000. Wasn't no dogs on that D-line like that. It was 2 linebackers and track stars. Michael Ray Garvin and Tony Carter. They wasn't no hitters. They were track dudes.
Yeah, because Tony got ran over a couple times in the league.
Yeah, Tony like a $183. Michael Ray was a $183, but Michael was muscular 183.
Yeah,
Tony
Michael,
was a
he
slim
was like-
183. Yeah. And remember, you got to remember, Mike was only 5'8".
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Mike, he was
Mike was a
compact.
big dude, but he was compact.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They didn't have no big, like, they had Myron Rowe, but Myron Rowe was, to be honest, his play speed was slow. Intellect is a motherfucker up here. He's a fucking medical doctor, all that good shit. And he had the size, but the play speed didn't match up. And that's my dude. But he wasn't no, like, ball hawking type of dude.
Nah, that was never him.
That was never him. Yep, never him. Yeah, body size for a safety, but they didn't have no dogs on that team. You couldn't, besides Ernie Sims. You know, they got some dogs in Colorado. I tell you that they need some more dogs, but they got some dogs. They got some dogs.
They gonna get some.
Yeah, this recruiting class. I'm telling you, I'm thinking they're gonna be in the top 25 of the recruiting class, and that's tough, being from where they're starting from. But I'm thinking they're gonna have like 1 5-star, maybe 2 or 3 4-stars, a ton of 3 stars. But that's gonna be what they need. They need to get some of these Northwestern, Iowa linemen. They need them bad.
Yeah.
They need them bad.
They need
Even as
one of
freshmen.
them.
Even as freshmen, they'll be better than what they got now.
Wisconsin, country bred,
The Minnesota,
boys, push over
the
cheese.
Iowa. Yeah, you need some of them hog. You know, they chase hogs and they work on that daddy farm. You need them. niggas.
Yeah,
Man,
like
it's
they
gonna be
shoot
a-
hoes.
Yeah,
For
you
fun.
know what I'm saying? Chasing prairie dogs and shit. That's what you need. That's the only thing they really missing. Because they can get it, even their D-line, because they got that one dude at number 44 that can play. Even their D-line, because not every team got all 4 studs on the cross of the D-line. Nah, they got one, though, that's a dog. So they can get by a little bit with that. Their linebacker, they need a little bit more linebacker help. I know that they're thin there. They got a great secondary. But once they get them offensive and maybe another D lineman in there, even if they just had an offensive line, they can at least shoot people out. But
I'm about to say that's what they really need.
They really need
that
the offensive line because he don't even got time. He don't even got time.
He didn't.
He didn't even have time to get it to the boys. And if you don't got that, what you got? Nothing. Yeah. So they still a ways away because USC gonna be bigger than them. Colorado gonna be bigger than. I mean, not Colorado. They are Colorado. Oregon gonna be bigger than them. And then there's probably another squad that they play like. I know they play Utah. I think the second or the last game of the season. Utah's gonna be tough for them. So, those 3 they should lose, and that's the 9-3. Yeah. It's the 9-3 right there. They're gonna lose to Utah. They're gonna lose to USC. I know that's half of their ranked schedule. I get it, but they still gonna beat some ranked teams because I think Arizona State's ranked, if I'm not mistaken, or one of those Arizona teams are ranked. And then
I think it is Arizona State.
Both the Washington teams are ranked. The Cougars beat the Beavers, so the Beavers may drop out of the rankings. But Washington State's still up there; they're ranked. So you still got some things, and I don't think they play Washington this season. I didn't see that, but they might. But I don't think they do. I think they play Washington State, and I think Oregon State. Yeah, they still got a tough schedule, but they can win some of those games though, and that'll put them back into the rankings. Yep. But all right, so that's our little thing. You want to say anything else, Joe?
Hell nah. Shit. We needed this. We needed this show right here.
We had to talk about it. It's almost way longer than 2 hours. 2 hours and 20 minutes. But we needed to. We was off for like damn near 2 weeks, and we had a lot to talk about. A lot of college football. Who do y'all play next? LSU. You got y'all doing some good things.
I do not know that shit off the top of my head. I
think we got a bye week because we normally once we play Clemson, it was a bye. So we should be okay with that. But Florida State can lose some games too, man, because that Boston College game was a little too close.
It was. And that's what I was about to say. It was a little too close for
A little
comfort.
too close.
I'm
Yeah, a
already
little too
here.
close. Yeah, Boston College was playing real good. They got some players up there, even though they lost Zay Flowers. Boston College got some players.
Yeah, they roll
Yeah.
them out.
Yeah. So yeah, Florida State got to watch out, but hopefully we can just keep playing up. I like the quarterback. He putting it up to Coleman. I'm a Coleman fan, and
Everybody
that's a dog.
is.
He a dog,
Everybody
bro.
is.
He
Yeah.
play big. He a dog. That's all I can say. Verse made some plays, but he's not the best player in that squad right now. He's the quarterback and that fucking receiver. That receiver's the truth, bro. Damn. I love some Keon Coleman. That's a dog, bro. I wouldn't be mad him being in the late first. He playing like it. 6'4", can go up.
His play now, and then if he have a good combine, that's first
Yeah.
round status. Right
Yeah,
there.
combine to it. If he could run 4.4s, something like that, maybe 4.49. Because I don't think he a burner, but them hands, he can snatch that ball down. And
That's
I
what
love seeing
matters.
it. I like them. I like them hands, bro. I really like his hands.
That's what
So,
matters.
yeah, he's impressing me, man. On Clemson, I love Jeremiah Trotter Jr. Joburg, man.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love it.
Oh, yeah.
Love Jeremiah.
Hell
He
yeah.
was making some plays, bro.
You know he one of them.
Yes, sir. He one of them. I'm
He's
glad
one
you
of
said it. He one of them, bro. I said, ooh.
Like, he's one of
Yes,
them.
sir. He's one of them.
He
So I said,
is-
Clemson got some
he's
dogs.
His daddy's son.
Yeah, yes.
He's his
Yeah,
daddy's
I
son.
like Jeremiah Trotter Jr. I was like, this motherfucker is making plays, and he was doing that. They just need more of them
Telling
dogs.
you.
Yeah, they just need more of them dogs, man. But they got one. They got one. Whenever he come out, first round, and if he not, he's gonna be early second round, like how
He
Jordan
might
Porter
come
Jr.
out this
was.
coming season.
He might. He
I
should.
believe.
He should.
Yeah, he
Why
might
not?
come out this coming season.
Yeah. Once them offensive players go, there's going to be a run on defensive guys. I know that. I know I keep saying offense. But you'll see. We're going to make the list one of these days. We're going to say, you know what? Let's just list out the top 10 players. And you're going to see it's like 9 offensive niggas in Jerry Verse.
Yeah, I mean, I can believe it.
Yeah, it's
Right, I can believe
it's
it.
100
Right,
good
yeah.
dudes, bro. Hey, Penix he's creeping up. You know Penix leads the NCAA in yards, bro.
Yep.
Woo!
Yep, he got shit though by
He's
300.
making his way to being
Almost
a first
close.
round pick. He's making
Like
his
he's
way.
fighting for that.
He
Like
fighting
he's
for it,
fighting
bro.
for that.
Cause he
Yeah.
cooking with them 2 receivers, bro. I was like, yo, they were doing Cali dirty.
Put him in Washington. Like put him in Washington.
Yeah,
Him with Scary Terry.
yeah. Yes, sir. With Dotson
Yeah.
and Terry. Ooh. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Plug him right there, bro. Yeah. I like it. I like it a lot.
See?
Yes, sir. Put Penix right there. Yes, sir. Yes.
Boy, I'm
That's
telling
what they
you.
need. They need that. Because, listen, that's what we were talking about last season when we was talking about if Lamar Jackson either go to your squad or the Commanders. That's what we was talking about. Because we was looking at, it wasn't a slight to your quarterback. We were saying, with those weapons, Lamar is going to be way better. That's what we were talking about. Because we seen Drake London. And I know you don't like Kyle Pitts in your doghouse. I get it. But we seen Kyle Pitts. We seen the running game. Imagine B. John, Lamar Jackson, Tyler. Fuck. Listen, it would have been the number 1 rushing offense in league history. We would have said league history, bro. Fuck it. League history. Yo would have had 3,000-yard rushers, bro. 3, nigga. Listen, that's all we were saying. It wasn't a slight because, we both Ritter fans. It was saying, nigga, this shit was going to be mad at numbers again. Because when you do the fake, damn, if it goes to the running back, they both can take it. If it stay with Lamar, he can take it. Fuck. That's all we were saying. That's all we were saying. That's all we were saying. We were saying the RPO would have been nasty. No one would stop that. Because if Riddle keep the ball, all right, he gonna throw it. Nigga, Lamar keep it, 80. B-John keep it, 80. Nigga, fuck. So I could go 82. Fuck. You got three niggas that's going 80. You could just do the Georgia Tech offense. Fuck it. we doing old Georgia Tech, but we gonna just run this shit. Triple option, nigga. That's all. Yeah, but it's all good, man. And then the one thing, see, Lamar, you know, he loves throwing it to the tight end. So Pitts would have had no excuses, bro. None. Lamar getting that tight end the ball. We know one thing.
Bro, he got 17 targets and 9 catches. It's not that he's not getting the targets. I don't want to hear this shit, bro. There's no effort behind the missed passes.
So you think he gonna try to like work his way out of Atlanta and maybe get his fresh start in like Jacksonville?
What I'm saying to Kyle Pitts is,
because you know it's close to Florida. That's the closest school to Florida. Is Jacksonville?
No, fuck that. Bitch, you need to grow your beard back, let your balls drop, and get back to how you used to play. Because you cut your beard.
Okay.
And congratulations on the baby. Grow that fucking beard back. Let the fucking baby face go because you soft. You got the baby face and you done got soft. Grow your fucking beard back like the rest of the fucking team and be a man and play. If you can't do that, then yeah, I wouldn't have an issue with us trading. But as of right now, as of right now, I feel like
he gonna turn around.
That's the missing link. It's like
I think this is the week for him to have a big game.
They said that last week.
I'm gonna say this too. The pitch is what they call it in London because you know they play football there, not American football. So the pitch, one is a big ass stadium. You know, our field is a lot shorter and doing our NFL stadiums than it is for that soccer pitch that they have up there. And it's normally.
That's where he got his first career touchdown at too. So
that's what I'm trying to say, bro. I'm thinking Kyle Pitts has like 80 yards this week, maybe a touch. Yeah.
That's still not uniform numbers. That's mediocre numbers. Jonnu Smith can get his 80 yards. Like, bro, he was drafted 4th overall.
Bell, bro.
We need Travis Kelce type numbers. We need 8 catches, 140 yards, 2 touchdowns. Give us that.
I don't think he's gonna do that in y'all offense. And that's what I'm trying to say. I think y'all offense, he can't do that. On another squad,
if he catch the ball, he could. If he put the effort out there to catch the ball, he would.
So think about it, Joe.
But that's what I'm saying.
I'm saying this too. If you saying effort's not there, then the only option is for him to run out of his contract and probably get traded to another team.
I wouldn't be mad.
Effort's not there, you know what I mean? Because clearly, both rookies came in back-to-back draft classes, and one of the other rookie, not rookie now, they're not rookies, but the young guns is playing great, which is Drake London.
Yeah,
y'all was supposed to have twin towers. That's what y'all was doing. They're both 6'5".
They're
supposed to be on and popping.
And guess what? Drake London came in with the baby face, and guess what? He got the beard now.
The beard.
The beard brings power.
It does. I ain't gonna lie to you. I want Daniel Jones to grow a beard so bad. I'm not gonna lie. That's every time I look at him, I'm like, just grow the beard, bro. Or like a goatee or something, some type of fur.
You need something.
Yep.
You can't just have a bare top lip, nothing on the chin. You can't. Yeah. I'm sorry.
You even got Travis Kelce. He cut his beard. Now he got the little sheriff joint because he pulling Taylor.
But I mean, that's him.
Yeah. Yeah, man. All right, so that's the joint there. I don't want to take Joe too long. It's 10 o'clock. I wanted to get out of here like 9, but you know we always talk. Check us out. Pro Football Rant Show, Reggie and Joe. We're gonna try to do this either every Tuesday or every Wednesday. We did a Tuesday this week because we missed last week. Extra long show for you guys, but we had basically 2 weeks to get back caught up on. We gave y'all our picks for this week. That's my man Joe. Any last words?
Nah, just tune in. We gon' shit. We trying to do this every week.
Yeah, we
I'm
gonna do
trying to
this
be in
every week.
here
We're
every
gonna
week
build it
because
up.
it's too much to talk about.
You heard Joe mention that we gonna have a TikTok coming, an Instagram page coming. We're gonna do clips.
Yep.
We got plenty of clips we could just cut from this. From
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll put it on the TikTok and get that thing blowing. The YouTube channel, of course,
Gotcha.
Reggie versus Salas. But yeah, man, we definitely gonna do this. Let's go Falcons. Like I said, I got the Giants losing because we play in Seattle. But if the Giants win that game, then oh shit, that's 2-2. And I know every Giants fan would have said, if we can just go 2-2 out of the first 4 weeks, then that's a win. So if we can do it, the season's not lost. We just look like it's lost.
Mm-hmm.
But the season is definitely not lost. If you can squeeze out 2-2, that's saying something. The Cardinals beat the Cowboys. So we beat them. And if we can beat Seattle,
Anything is possible.
that's saying something. Exactly. So it depends. I'm still going to go with Seattle because I think they're a better team. Yeah. So we'll see. All right, man. But that's the show. Yeah, I'm like, you see me, it's my squad, but I got the jersey on. Shout out to Strahan. Now let Strahan teach Kayvon some of them swim moves. It ain't happening. He needs some swim moves. He needs some milk. He needs a little bit of everything.
I would need some muscle milk.
I'm going to holler at you, Joe. Let's try to get some Bomberman on before the year is out. Definitely want to try to get some Bomberman on. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll be down there soon. I'm gonna be on that in real soon.
Definitely. All right, bro. I'll holler at you.
All right, fool.